Yeah, we got to get this train rolling, Kate. Get this
Whoop, whoop.
train rolling, and Shadowhawk's not here. Oh, he's late. Late
Again.
400th anniversary broadcast. But hey, sure he'll be here. He's faithful co-host. Just camera there a little bit. Give myself a little bit more headroom.
There you go.
Coffee's hot enough, fortunately. 400th anniversary.
Whoop, whoop. 400. I made on the
400.
Eaton channel. Yay.
What?
I said I made a 400 channel. Yay. 400 years.
400. No, not 400 years. No,
Episodes. I know. That's what I'm saying.
that's
400 is
on Doc's
a
channel, not here. Yeah.
big.
Yeah, I had to check. I had changed shirts. I was wearing the same green shirt I was wearing last night and yesterday, and it was like, hey, if you're around, I did get out once. I went to the printer, got a few more pieces, scanned it, so I'm bringing them home. Kind of doing some additional cleanup, inking on them, and just having fun. Just having fun, getting ready for the weekend. Whoop whoop.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, for the weekend. Besides
Uh,
sitting in the chair,
pretty
using
much,
your eraser.
pretty much what I'm doing now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I might accomplish a few other things. Oh, well, since Dan Lawless was unable to come on today, he'll be on Sunday. Eric and Boyd in the house and Carrie too. Rex flashing a little leg. Well, I do have a little leg to flash. There's a little kneecap. I've got shorts on. It's summertime. Summertime, girls.
Right.
Howdy ho, party people, Eric says. He also says, hello, Kate and Rex. No, not the knee. That and creating a new character. I was sitting out on the patio and was looking at my, I don't know what you call it, the step up, I guess, and it had some moss on it and stuff, and it suggested an aquatic character to me. So a new villain there. He'll have tentacles for tentacle hat mustache, some coral on his head and stuff. So yeah, that's coming along a little bit.
I like it.
But yeah, I'm just hanging out, living the dream, man. Apex Comics in the house. Happy 400th, Rex. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hooray.
Oh, it says Hell Rex and Shadowhawk, you look different today. Speaking of you, hey,
It's the hair. It's the hair.
Shadowhawk.
It's the hair. It's the
Yeah,
hair.
yeah. I don't know what. I guess he's delayed. Maybe he's got a new job. I don't know. He's putting his resumes out, as you know. And Party on the Patio, ZZ Top song. There you go.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't know if I know that one. I probably heard it. Hojo in the house. Thank you,
Hi,
Hojo.
Joe.
Had to have Hojo on, you know.
Yeah, I better get a signed copy of a book, Hojo. You promised me.
I'm gonna be daring. I'm just gonna drop the link, you know. Somebody wants to come in here, they can drop the link right there in the chat. Whoop, whoop. Uh yeah, I don't have anything planned. Nothing to barbecue or anything like that. All I got some wine and whiskey and champagne. So probably no drinking. I'm not a big drinker.
I'm a sipper. I'm
Yeah.
a sipper.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
That's the old adage. I got you, Kate. I'm printing books right now, actually. Oh,
All
Joseph.
right. Thank you, Hojo.
Yeah. What's that all about? I missed out on that conversation. What's going on?
I was the one that pushed him over.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, he told me thank you, and I was going to get a signed copy because I'm Special K in
Oh,
Orlando.
Oh, there you go. Special K. I like that.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Special K. How special are you? Are you on the spectrum?
No,
No.
no. I think there's people on here on YouTube that are. That's
Oh
proven
yeah.
to
Oh,
be.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. They may not even know it. Yeah. Let's don't go down that rabbit hole. I know you've got a few plans for the weekend, but nothing too exciting. I hope.
Just visiting with my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's always great. Went and
Yeah.
saw my mother. I think it was yesterday. I think.
Yeah.
Not much excuse when she's right across the street from me.
Mine's about a 45-minute drive.
Really. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe I did have a wake up stream today. Which I haven't had one in like a month. So, and that was a lot of fun. If you didn't see that, you can go watch that.
Mhm. Oh, well.
It was pretty funny. I like to do a show by myself.
Oh,
Time to time, right? Push the
yeah.
envelope of funny. You pushed Hojo over. That mean that's mean. That's mean. Oh, that's mean. That's hateful.
No, I stretched him over the mark. I
I'm
was
about
the
to
one
have
that I was the last backer to kick him so he could go
a,
do another 30 days.
I'm about to have a Moscow mule or two and headed to the pool. Oh,
Ooh, what is that?
that like a zombie? I don't know.
Oh, tell me wasn't that? It's got
Maybe
to
it's
be
like a white.
it's got to be vodka, Moscow's vodka.
Well, what's a white Russian?
That's Kahlua and cream and vodka.
Oh yeah, I don't much like the Kahlua. Hey, Mike,
Hey
Come
guys.
on.
Hello.
how's it going, bro?
All right. Just I posted in a chat that I liked and shared and was dropping in to say hi. And since you guys were so caught up in your conversation, I joined you here for a few minutes. I still gotta get caught up on my subs and my subscriptions and get my show ready for tonight. But we'll pop in for a moment.
Well,
Y'all-
good to see you. Good to see
too.
you.
Yeah, we'll do Apex. We've got Rex Hex and Apex tomorrow. My show, of course, 4 o'clock Shadow 401, and then we have Apex After Dark, which we're gonna draw some attention, like Apex says in the chat, to attention to crowdfunders that need attention. Needs
Well,
eyes in the project.
Well, tonight we'll be continuing our look on the historical comic retrospect. We'll be continuing to look at books that went on sale in October 1939. This week, focusing in on some of the books that came out of Quality Comics. We'll
Yeah.
actually be talking a little bit about the introduction. We'll be introducing everybody to Dollman, who made his first appearance in Feature Comics Volume 1, number 27.
Now, was Plastic Man in the Spirit Quality Comics, or was that
Originally, yes. Originally, they were
original.
in Quality Comics.
And then they went to Fawcett, maybe?
No. Let's
Like
see,
Police Comics?
I think Spirit became public domain, and Plastic Man, though, was picked up along with a number of other Quality Comics characters.
I don't know. I don't think the Spirit became quality. I don't think it became a public domain character.
I think he's public domain now.
You think he is? Really?
Yeah. I think.
I would be surprised by that because they did a Spirit movie and Will Eisner that it was Will Eisner, wasn't it?
Will Eisner?
Will Eisner? Yeah, Eisner. Yeah. I would think that his estate still owns that character, but I could be wrong.
Well, it might be.
Yeah.
I just know that Spirit was not picked up by the big two, by either of the big two.
Right. Yeah.
I know that
Well,
among the quality characters that were picked up by DC included, of course, the Blackhawks.
yeah.
Blackhawks, the characters that would form the Freedom Fighters, including Dollman, Black Condor, Uncle
Right.
Sam,
Now they were.
Phantom Lady.
Yeah, I guess I get Quality and Fawcett kind of mixed up, but
Fawcett had like Captain Marvel, and like Adam. Let's see, Spy Smasher, Bullet Man. You know, the Marvel family.
right.
Well, according to Eric, Dynamite Entertainment now owns the Spirit.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's probably DC did publish a Spirit run when Darwin Cook was still alive. He did the artwork to it. I know Kitchen Sink, which is I kind of consider an underground publisher, published the Spirit for a long, long time. Kitchen Sink has many books out on the Spirit. But I know DC with Darwin Cook before he passed away, back in the early 2000s, did a Spirit run. And that might have been in conjunction with Dynamite, though, DC and Dynamite. So, yeah, he went through several publishers, Kitchen Sink, then DC. Yep.
Now, of course, Rex, when I have you on in a couple of weeks on the Historical Comics, the 16th, we'll be looking at Comics on Parade, Volume 1, number 15 from United Feature Syndicate.
Oh.
So we'll be looking at some more humor stuff. So that will be interesting. Well,
now you're up to 1939, right?
Rick Piper will be looking at Best Comics number 2. So.
I know you're kind of going in chronological order of your review of them. Are you up to 1939 now?
Yeah, we're finished. In fact, over the next 3 weeks here, we'll be finishing up October 39. We'll be starting November 39 on the 23rd. I'll have RJ in. We'll actually be looking over books that went, one book that went on sale in particular from DC that year, Flash Comics number 1.
Yeah.
No.
Eric says, I just picked up some comics featuring the Spirit and hope to get them next week. Who published those, Eric? I'm kind of curious. Was that the Kitchen Sink stuff or maybe the DC run? I like Darwin Cook stuff.
Yeah, well, with all that being said, Rex, I actually have some stuff I got to take care of. I got to get caught up on my subscriptions and get my own show set up. So I
appreciate
popping in to say hi and congratulations, because I think today's your anniversary show, right?
Yeah, 400. Yeah.
All right. Well, if I have some time later on, maybe I'll pop back in for a few minutes if I have some time. As I said, Fridays are usually one of my busier days. Good seeing you both. Good seeing you, Kate.
I understand.
You too. Take care, Mike.
You, Mike.
Bye.
Thanks for popping in. There's Mike. If you hadn't checked his channel out, check his channel out if you like all things history of comics. Guy's a virtual encyclopedia. If he doesn't know it, he can look it up.
Yes. I noticed about him. He's very smart.
Kate, one thing about comics is comics are sort of a unexhaustible. What's the word I'm looking for? And you can't exhaust this.
No, it's creative. It's creativity. You can't stop that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when it just knowing the history and who was in comics and did what, and there's always something new to learn.
Oh yeah.
Always something new to learn when it comes to comics. I'm still a student learning. Over 40 years reading comics.
Well, you own a shop too, so.
You
owned a shop too.
Oh, I did own a shop for a brief time. Yeah.
Mhm.
hmm And that was insightful. That was kind of a dream come true at an early age because that's pretty much what I wanted to do. I mean, it's definitely different running your own business, especially at age 17. But
Yeah.
I wasn't even out of high school at that point. But yeah, it was quite enlightening, and I think I picked a really good time to do it. The direct market was coming out, and uh, they had a lot of things being reprinted in nice format, and things just that went directly to the comic store that you couldn't get off at the stands, and we still had stands, although they disappeared, or at least around here, really quickly. It took about 3 years, and the
Mhm.
printing levels were right there, even with each other. In 1987, it started slip, slip, slip. Did you ever have a Hastings down there in Florida or anywhere you've lived? Hastings bookstore, and it
No,
had other collectibles and pop stuff. It had music. It had action figures. It had anything pop culture.
not that particular store now.
Well, we had one here, and when it went out of business, I've got vinyl banks, like vinyl banks that are back here of like Marvel figures or like the Batmobile. Uh, just
No, we
different
did.
things. I got Bristol board for drawing comics. That was the first thing I hit up. Uh, got that, snapped that stuff up real quick. But
No, we had a store called Spencer's here, which did all the
yeah,
art and the vinyl and the glow in the dark and the toys and the figurines and whatnot, amongst other things. But yeah, we had that here.
yeah. Today's our 400th broadcast, so I guess it's a anniversary
Whoop,
broadcast.
whoop.
Uh, going on, marching on to 500, half of 1,000. We'll get there. Uh,
I'm
300.
standing in for Shadow.
Apparently, right? I mean, I don't know what happened.
We have
So
to guilt trip him. We have to guilt trip him. We
no, we
really
don't.
do.
I just want to know that he's safe and
Oh, of
getting
course.
out.
After the fact. After the
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
After the fact. After the fact.
Hastings was good. I was surprised to see them go under. Real disappointment. Eric says, yeah, Hastings at the time of his closing was the largest comic book retailer in America. And I was shocked that they weren't all over because they're kind of like Barnes and Noble.
Mm-hmm. We
Yeah,
got him
real
here.
close, real close. Maybe not as lucrative, I guess. Yes, kitchen sink. Oh, you're going to get some of the kitchen sink stuff. Cool. I think there's a comic character in the public domain that is like the Spirit, but I can't recall the name. So Mike is on the right track. Yeah, maybe so. Kate, I remember Spencer's gifts. Michael
Don't go there. We won't go there.
Okay. All right. Uh, yeah, I mean, Hastings was an interesting store. I would go there and they had comics, and I'd go and check their comics out occasionally, but it wasn't really till they went out of business that I really got any interested in them. I did pick up a couple of rare newsstand. Had I known that their newsstand rack was not like, was actually newsstand, I would have picked up more.
Wow.
Because those are rare. That's at the
They
time that
are.
I purchased those, they were like less than 1% of the run. And that's quite rare indeed. In fact, one issue that I got is where Wonder Woman actually kills Maxwell Lord, actually
Hmm.
kills the character in the book. So that's kind of a sort of a semi-key one, and it's a good one to have, off the spinner rack. And I got a retro Captain America cover that had sort of like 30s art along with the sort of
Hmm.
new art. So that was an interesting one. Hey, Jonas.
Hi,
Shadow
Jonas.
in the house. Hello, Shadow.
Hey, what's up, Rex? Howdy, Kate.
Shush, you're late. What's your excuse? Tell me.
Hey, Jonas.
Yeah, we got Jonas. We got Michael T in the house. Michael Taylor.
So
We
Michael
have
Taylor.
Eric and Boyd in the house. Of course,
Eric,
Kate
howdy, buddy.
Orlando on panel. We've got Carrie here.
Carrie,
We've
hello,
got
hello.
we had Mike here. He was on panel while you were gone.
Yeah.
And Hojo in the
Oh, I
house.
missed it. Sorry, Mike.
And
Hey, Hojo.
Apex Comics, of course.
I had to make a little stop after work.
Yeah.
Took me a couple of minutes. But yeah, I've been looking for a little stationary bike that I can use to help rehab my knee for a while now, and I finally found one that I could fit in my tiny little house without taking up too much room, and the price was right. So I had to
And
grab
you've
it
got
on
to
a
be able to fit it in your car, right? It's probably all boxed up. Do you have to assemble it?
No, it was actually I got it used on a Facebook Marketplace. It's a nice little compact unit. It doesn't have handlebars or nothing on it. It's just a seat, the tensioner thing, and the pedals. So you can just kind of
I've
like
seen
almost like
those. I think Mickey
Yeah, it
bought one of those. Yeah.
looks like a unicycle or something. But it'll be good for helping me rehab this knee. So.
Good. Got to get ready for that new job.
You know it, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, I was creating a new character earlier, sort of aquatic villain.
Oh, very cool.
And just doing some inking and erasing. Same old.
Yeah. Same thing you've been doing for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be doing it for a little while. It's good practice. It's good.
And how are you doing, Kate? I hear you had all that rain and everything. Is everything okay? You didn't get
Now we're watching the Gulf because now a tropical storm has been named in the Gulf of Mexico. I haven't watched
lovely.
the latest, so whatever. Just taking care of mom, checking on her.
Right.
Then had some little. Ever run into an ex that you haven't seen in like years, and it's like
that was some drama.
awkward.
Yeah.
About that.
Had that happen a couple times.
Before we came on, and I was like,
Yeah, that happened to me today. I was like, awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate, what you been up to?
You
You
guys
want to go to
do
bed?
the
I mean, you
polite
want
chit
together,
chat thing while you're
have a drink, you know?
Hey, Michael.
Might I ask how long y'all were together?
We were
A couple years, maybe.
altogether 6 years.
Oh wow,
that was a pretty long relationship.
that was awkward.
Yeah.
Well, I had the ring and everything, and then a certain needle came around, and
Oh yeah, the pandemic.
yeah,
Get the jab or else.
yeah, and I didn't feel safe taking it. So, and he felt very strongly.
Wow.
that
Oh,
I
really?
should. Yeah. So,
Wow.
and then,
Give me COVID, and I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be your fault, Kate.
So
and
the
then he
freaking
gave.
jab split up a lovely relationship. What a bunch
Yeah,
of crap.
yeah, exactly. And so I'm
Yeah.
glad I knew when I found out, because he became very controlling. It he just like flipped. And then so it's like goodbye. And then he ended up gets the the jab, and then he comes down with COVID, not once but twice. I'm not, but that's your business, whatever. But no. You messed up the first time. You know how your exes do. How you doing? What you doing here? Whatever, sniffing around. And I was like, no, I ain't got time for this. I got to pay my girl. Get out of here. Bye. He goes, oh, do you have a business card? And I lied. I said no, because I changed my phone number when I broke up on him. Oops.
I don't know. We kind of pressure ourselves in those situations, don't we? We kind of react like we normally wouldn't react.
Yeah.
Tree Goblin finally in the house saying hello.
Hey, Tree, what's happening, buddy?
Oh, and he also says evening Rex and Shadowhawk.
I'm Special K. You got to remember that, Rex. I'm Special K.
Yeah, I asked her, was she on the spectrum? How special is she?
Special ed, anyway.
Wow.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Oh,
It
snap.
has begun. It has begun. It has begun. Ready?
Woo.
Here we go, motherfucker. Here we
Bring
go.
out the knives. Woo.
Look,
You too,
I got her
Bruce.
going.
You too. Oh, me. Wow.
Mhm.
Don't you come in here being all snarky.
I didn't. He did. He started it. He did the first serve
Yeah.
of tennis. I was being nice.
I'm just sitting back eating
I was,
Christmas
and
candy.
Rex said all those crazy things about the short bus and
Oh,
spectrum
now.
and window lickers. I said none of that.
Window lickers. What? the- what?
Uh,
I didn't bring it up.
This is freaking window licker.
Michael
is that?
Taylor says I had to get a shot
You know
because
what a
I
window
had
licker is?
COVID twice.
Well, guess what, Michael? Here, our local news took unopened swabs when they did the up your nose thing, and
Uh-huh.
they took them to have them tested, and nearly over 3/4 of them came back positive, unused
Yeah.
for COVID.
That
Our
was
our local news station busted them.
that
Right now.
was for the test, right? Where they were
Yeah, the
swabbing.
rapid nose
for the-
up your nose
For
with the
the
rubber
free
hose.
test, they were infecting you with the free test.
Exactly. Yep, that's what they were doing.
Well, I mean,
Freaking
it fit
crazy ass.
their agenda. You know, they wanted to. They wanted
Yeah.
this to be.
I'm amazed
Well,
I
we
didn't get it
better
because
get
I ended
off
up having
this.
to have
We
one of
better
them.
get
tests.
off this if we want to, 401st episode. tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah. We better move along.
Eric and Boyd, being his usual snappy self, says, "Who's licking windows? Yikes! What a pain!" As in window pain. Wow.
I got it.
You
I
killed
let
it.
it.
Gary says,
I let
don't
it go. It didn't work for me. Because I
Oh,
could
we
say
got
it.
it in
I go.
94.
I
I
go.
did not
I,
know
I,
that. You know, I did
George
not know that.
Maharis, and that name sounds very familiar, but I'm not picturing his face.
Route 66. That's going way back there, right to the 60s.
Wasn't that the old cop show, Route 66?
Yeah, Route 66, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess George Maharis has died at 94. Well, thank you,
I
Kerry.
guess so. Yeah.
That's up there, man. 94 is a pretty good life.
94 is pretty, yeah.
dry.
It was good.
What do you think about this? Someone posted this, a monastery in Tibet. It was discovered in 2003 behind a sealed wall containing almost 84,000 handwritten sutras and scrolls telling the history of humanity back to 10,000 years.
Mm.
You think humanity is that old?
Well,
10,000
that
years
may
old?
be their own history.
Well, I mean, that would kind of be the history of man, wouldn't it? I mean, if
Not if they're
man
old.
existed 10,000 years ago. See, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
one
how
of
do
these.
they know? Back then, they didn't have any other way of knowing who
I'm
else
not one
lived
of
in the
these
world,
that.
right? So, just because they were there for
Right.
10,000
Well, I mean, I'm just
years,
saying that would definitively prove that man was around for 10,000 years.
well, at
Right?
least. Again, like I'm
Unless
saying,
they
who
just
knows
lied
that
on
these guys? Who knows that these guys started keeping history at the dawn of man? That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? So their recorded history is 10,000 years, but there may have been 10,000 years before they started recording. We don't know that.
Yeah.
But that is very. That's. I mean, that much history in one place. Wow.
Can you?
That is
Can
cool.
you
I mean,
imagine
it's still
the
really
fine?
I'm
cool.
impressed with it. Exactly. It would have been braided by the churches or whatever.
And I wonder
yeah.
why it was sealed up. You know,
Well,
he drove a
for
57 or
posterity, I
58
guess.
Corvette in that show. Yeah. I
Oh,
never.
well.
I
They
may have watched
immortalized him.
that when I was a small pubescent little sperm, but other than that, even
Yeah.
things predate me.
Spin cycle.
Spin cycle. Yeah.
Bam!
In and around.
Swallow it too.
Now, I think
Yeah.
I've seen one of these. I actually answered this guy. Do you know what this used to do?
Yes, I
mean,
do actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do. I know what it
My,
is.
my grandma used to make those.
Dress
My great grandma.
your toilet paper roll up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had one of them little ladies in our bathroom for God a while when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they
I
used to come in all
responded to
different
that
colors, so
one. I
you
knew
could color
exactly what
coordinate
that
with your
was.
bathroom.
Did you know that Marvel's blonde-haired version of the Thunder God Thor was not the original comics to have a blonde-haired Thor? Not at all. In
Oh,
the Golden
I'd be
Age,
happy to have
Ryan
that, Marty.
Lincoln
What?
produced
Hey,
a
Rex,
blonde, clean-shaven Thor for Fox featured Syndicate in 1940.
But that's not true to the history of Vikings.
What, blonde hair?
No, well, blonde hair, yeah, blue eyes, yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, Nordic. I mean,
Nordic, yeah.
Hicksville and in the house.
Immortal Rising was asking if he could hang out, Rex.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if you-
The link is in the chat, but I can drop it again. It's too far.
Drop it like it's hot, Rex.
Drop it like it's hot. And there's a freaking mosquito in here.
Oh, kill that little bugger.
I know he's or a gnat or something. I got bit
No
on the
mercy
arm.
for vampires.
Yeah,
Blood sucker.
That's right.
bloodsucker. Right.
Hey, Hicksvillian. Good to see you. Haven't seen Hicks in a
Absolutely.
minute.
I haven't seen Hicksville in a while. Hope you're doing well.
You know, your traditional Thor. Look at that. Just that panel alone, Kirby panel would make a great
Oh, yeah.
poster, wouldn't it? Black light
Thor
poster.
says the nay.
Hey,
Love it.
nay, Dylan, nay. I'm hitting the hard stuff. Club soda with ice. Ooh, I don't do club soda. Ugh. Does not taste good.
I can never do it.
Today's Morgan
come down.
Freeman's birthday. Morgan Freeman first made his appearance as Easy Reader on the Electric Company in 1971. He was 33 years old then.
Yeah, I remember watching him back in the day.
He'd have to wait until 1987 when age 50 when he became an overnight star and an Oscar nominee for his performance as Fast Black in Street Smart. He's 86 years old today.
Wow.
But I remembered him on the Electric Company.
Yep, I did too.
He's still kicking too. Oh, there goes my children.
He's still
They used to do the consonants and the vowels, you know, where there would just be the silhouette. We'd be like,
uh-huh.
ah, yeah. We have
I must check on the children.
Like, dirty words. Look like he's trying to look like Jimi Hendrix right there.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. No one seems to like club soda. I am drinking it to help overcome my soda pop habit. It is just plain. Add some lemon juice to it, and it is good. Okay, maybe with the lemon in it, but
Yeah,
straight
I
up,
don't mind it with a
soda.
little, a little lemon or a little lime is good.
Oh yeah, there were more.
Now, if you
there were more Thors.
you really
there
want
were
to
redheaded
spice it up
Thors
a
too.
little bit, Eric, pour a dash of gin in there, and now you're in business.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he's going for. But here's a I love the Rocketeer. Here's
Come
a
on.
lady cosplayer playing the Rocketeer. Hello, Aaron.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on here?
Had a few hours away from the family, so I figured I'd see if someone was streaming. Here we go.
And here we are. Is that a
And you
Starfield
could always
behind
count
you
on the
there?
4 o'clock
There
shadow.
you go.
Yeah, yep. Well,
Oh,
it's
that's cool.
it's a blanket actually. So
I think this is the first time you've been on the show, bro.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you've
Well-
been over there on Apex Comics where I usually co-host.
Yes. Yeah, you were actually, I think, on Shay's show. Doing,
Yeah, I was on the auction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're
I
like,
had
yeah, you
tried
can
to
come on
sell.
anytime. And it hasn't added up. Well, finally, I have some time. And conveniently, I have like 10 hours left on my campaign. So I still did it with the campaign was active.
Awesome. Yeah. Great.
Kind of a campaign closeout mini stream.
Yeah, right.
Well, get in there
There
and
you
back
go.
Immortal Rising, people. You only got 10 hours left.
That's
Come on.
right.
I think we could go 10 hours. I don't know about Shadowhawk, but I could probably go
I
10
know
hours.
you can, Rex.
Oh, yeah, I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go tonight. I got a fresh bottle of scotch, and
Nice.
I'm good to roll.
Oh, there you go.
What kind of scotch?
You must have known that this great
Actually,
project was closing
actually,
out.
I'm drinking bourbon today, Little Bullet.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Let's
usually
let's
go
roll
with
that
Bullet
wonderful
instead of
bean footage, as Smoking Right says, on Choppy Ass
Right.
Theater.
Only on Fabio.
Wow. Thanks for showing that. That's awesome.
Hey, no problem.
I did not mean to come on and just to plug on myself. Hi,
It's
Kate. Nice
like
to meet you.
It's like your trailer with ViewMaster.
Yeah, just a slide. Just click,
A
click.
little slideshow.
I had one of those. Yeah.
Like Shadowhawk said, it's almost become a meme now. Choppy Ass
Yep.
Theater.
We're known for it now.
Yeah, I've been begged not to play certain trailers. I don't like it chopped up
Ordered
like
not
sushi.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, Hojo's trailer is crazy for the mythicals.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Hojo's trailer. That's
It's
awesome.
such a great trailer. You wouldn't want it to skip, you know?
Yeah, I like the artwork on your project. It's real clean. It's spacious. It's got room to
Yeah.
breathe.
Well,
The
and the
Yeah, it's
artwork,
very nice work.
the
the
colors,
colors that Jose used are
the
amazing.
colors fill in the volume that needs to be in a very simple palette. It
Yeah.
seems like.
Yeah.
How's the campaign doing? Let's take a look.
Great. I funded, I don't know, like a month ago. And
4,310, 100 backers. Whoop, whoop.
Yay!
I'm
Congratulations.
celebrating that. 100 backers. I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you want to hit that triple digit on those backers for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, at least one.
yeah, yeah. So have you got plans for a closeout? A
no,
show to do tonight?
Not really. I don't know.
Damn it!
I
Why
could
the
have.
hell you didn't contact me? Why don't we do it tonight then?
That's all right. I appreciate
That's
the
all right.
offer. though.
You do the family thing. I understand.
Well, I do have some time, but yeah, I 10 hours would be great. Just marathon it, dude. It'd be
Hey man,
epic.
I'm marathoning. You know me. I'm up for a challenge. I'm well rested. I could go at least 30 hours.
Nice. Well, all right. Is it coffee? Is that what you got?
I've got coffee right now, but it'll probably
It's
change
liquid
into
meth.
something later. Big
Yeah.
plans for the weekend, or did you have a good weekend last Memorial Day
Yeah,
weekend?
last weekend was real
family?
good.
Yeah.
I took the kids fishing. That was pretty fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Catch
nothing
anything?
major. No. It
No?
was just little dock poles. You know, we were on the side of the river trying for bluegill, but nothing wanted to bite.
Oh, they put up a good fight.
Well,
You know,
it's
they
great
put
for the kids. Like they
Sometimes they put
will
up a
bite.
better fight than bass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not. I wouldn't doubt it. I haven't
I
caught a
mean, they're
bass.
like
I don't know.
crappie, you know, they're just like,
Yeah.
whoa,
And
you know, they
bluegills,
put up a fight.
they're real good eating too.
As a fisherman,
Yeah.
I don't want them just to jump in the boat or on shore. I want
Yeah.
them to kind of put up a fight and see if I
Yeah.
can get them in.
That's half the
Often-
game. Yeah.
And it's disappointing when you lose one, because you're going to lose one every now and then. But
Yes.
Mhm.
and if you don't have the right test line, they're gonna, and the big enough fish, they're gonna snap it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you got kids, it's not about catching; it's just about doing with the family, huh?
Yeah. I just want my
Yeah.
son had wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, all right. So we had like we only went for maybe an hour, hour and a half, something like that. Nothing real long. So
Mhm.
just enough to throw it in a whole bunch of times, and then they go, okay, let's go. It's like, cool, we're done.
Yeah, if you don't catch, that's the cool thing about the little kids. If you don't start catching something in like that first 20, 30 minutes, they're going to be like, we can come back and try again.
Yeah.
Or-
I used to have one of those little fold up pocket fishermen that came out in the 70s.
Oh,
That
okay.
things actually work.
And I took them fishing and I just forgot it. You know, we had more than one pole, and
Ooh.
I just forgot it there on
Yeah.
Spring River. And
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got some great pictures, and
I'm
we
sure
also
somebody
saw some, was it 2 snakes, a bunch of ducks. I think there was a toad or a frog or something. It was pretty cool. It was a fun trip.
yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
So did you hear? Are
How
we
old are
there
the,
yet? Are
the
we
kids
there
there, if
yet?
you don't
Are
mind
we
my
there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Did you hear that?
Actually, I don't live too far from well, I live right along the Mississippi River. So we went fishing on the Rock River, which is tributary to the Mississippi. And there's this little state park, Black Hawk Park, that we went, and it's like it's kind of where two streams are meeting, or one stream goes into the river. So we were just kind of fishing at that mouth, and it was nice and calm, nice little calm area. Yeah, and the gnats have been terrible, but thankfully the river, the wind next to the river was keeping it off of us, so it wasn't terrible.
That's nice when you catch a break like that.
Mhm.
They get too close to that
You-
water, man.
You
those
never
fish
do,
will jump
Shadow.
up and get 'em.
It's confirmed. You never do.
Yeah.
Yeah, every now.
But this weekend, I don't know. I'm not sure what I have planned. I was gonna normally. I have a Dungeons and Dragons group that I play with pretty much every weekend. Well, one of the members just moved to Hawaii for a job, and another one has to work. He works at a country club. So
I hope it's a good paying
Multi-
job, because Hawaii's pretty expensive to live there, is it not?
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Yeah, because everything's got to be shipped in, and he's not on the main island, but he's on one of the islands, and I don't know.
I
don't
can't
know.
imagine what real estate prices are there.
Yeah. Well, I think that I'm not totally sure, but he was setting up something that he could rent, and yeah, he said it's expensive just to rent, something small. So I don't know. He said that it was an increase and it was worth going out there on this adventure to Hawaii. So I was like, hey, good luck. I hope it works out.
Well, you got the
Send me a
internet, right?
postcard.
So you'll still be able to do D&D
Yeah.
with him, won't you?
Oh yeah. Once he gets this, set up and established over there, we'll just like he'll just zoom in or something.
Yeah. Now, do you broadcast that when you do that?
No, because we go off topic all the time. Like a D&D group, it's kind of like half of the time, or some maybe more, everybody's bullshitting about something, and then the other time we're actually playing the game. So I wouldn't really, and the kids are running around, and we'll take breaks, off and on. So it's not really made for TV kind of stuff.
Yeah. And you feel more open if you're not broadcasting, right? Talk about
That too. We can joke around any way that we want to. So
right. Now, what is your character? What are you like? Or are you the guy that oversees everything in your group?
no, actually, the adventure that we're doing right now is like so it's kind of a parody of Star Trek. So it's like, instead of going across the solar system, and the galaxy and all that stuff, we're going through the planes and the dimensions. So
Oh,
it's a little different, but same premise, you know.
yeah.
And
How long you
my
been
guy
reading?
is
How
my
long you
guy's
been
like this
reading
big cruiser
comics,
ship.
Aaron?
What's that?
How long you been reading comics, or were you?
I mean, off and on. I'll go through spurts where I won't read them for a while, but
Right.
yeah, ever since I was probably 11, 12. Same time that I've been into fantasy, you know, games and whatever. So
Yeah.
I mean, they go pretty much hand in
Hey,
hand
okay.
for me. So
Well, if you're into D&D, did you ever get into Magic, or did that just come after you?
yeah, I didn't, but I have friends who were into it. Like I was very
Hey,
poor, so I couldn't afford those expensive ass pretty cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true, Hex. It does seem
What's
like
up?
there's some kind of anniversary every day on this channel.
Yeah. Well, this time of year, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shush.
You should.
You shush.
Oh,
I got my own censorship squad.
I like it.
So, tell me about your project. You're writer, artist, what? You're what with this?
I am the writer creator, and then Jose.
Mastermind.
Oh yeah, and then Jose Garcia is he's the main artist. So
Yeah, Jose's
yeah,
great.
Jose's good too.
Now,
Yeah,
are you going to
and-
go to Fund My Comic, or do you have any other plans after the Indiegogo wraps up
well,
tonight?
I'm considering my options. What I think I'm going to do is just take it off. Sorry for the dogs. Take it off of Indiegogo and put it up on Fund My Comic. It's just like a storefront, you know.
Right, right.
So, and I don't think I'm going to offer all the cards and stuff. So, you know, if you want any of those
I
cards
got to
and
mute
post,
for a second, guys. Sorry.
now would be the time to get them.
Is there going to be an issue too?
Yes, actually. So I wrote this as a 3-issue arc. You know, it's
Okay.
one story. Each act is, you know, broke up into a book, and so it's kind of a long story. But I had the issue number 1 done by a different artist originally, and then while I was waiting for it to be done, I was like, man, I want to do like a small story in the same universe, and you know, work with a different artist. And I found Jose on like ArtStation or something, and I hit him up, and he was like, it was just coincidental. He's like, yeah, I'm actually looking to get into comics because I didn't see any sequential art, and he was like, actually, I'm looking to get into indie comics, and you know, and it was just it was a love affair after that. Like I gave him a 10-page script, which actually is Immortal Rising number 1 is 2 stories in 1 book. So the main story is about the 5 strangers thrust together to, you know, to survive in a war kind of deal, and then the second story, the one that Jose did originally, is about these. It follows these 2 gods who, it's kind of like a Clash of the Titans. You know, you have the low level main story, and then the God's eye perspective of the same stuff. And anyway, so the 10-page story is it follows these 2 gods who are, you know, they're real good, they're close friends, they consider themselves brothers and stuff like that, and they as they go into hell to get revenge on a demon who basically double-crossed them, go figure. And we see their reaction to some of the conflict that goes on in the main story. So it's pretty cool. But anyways, so he did that one, and I kind of broke ties or lost ties with the original sequential artist after he did most of the book, and then he did the whole book. But after he did the book, we didn't really talk much, and so I asked Jose to do the second one for me. So he did. He did it's 99% done. So number 2 is done and waiting. And
what's been the most
That's
difficult thing getting this out? Your project out.
The most difficult
thing you think for you?
I don't know. I suppose like for me, just I guess maybe putting the layout together, making sure that I have everything technically right for the printer. But otherwise, I guess the effort of going on all of these shows for a couple of months straight
Right.
That's pretty damn taxing. Yeah, I know for you as a old Ironsides Rex there, you know, every day's not so bad, but it can be tiring. So yeah, that's probably been the hardest part. So, and of course, one of the main things when you're starting out that I followed the advice was I made my own channel and tried to attract my own audience and network with, give other indie creators, time on my channel to promote themselves and all that stuff. So yeah, just like I have over like 150 videos. I'm not sure how many right now. So I've put in that many hours worth of just prep work just to even get to campaigning, So that is the most the hardest part about doing all of it.
How did you get into find out about the whole crowdfunding thing?
Through Jose, actually. The crowdfunding stuff, I had heard. I can't remember the guy's name anymore. He had a podcast. It was about being starting your own indie book and how to do it on Kickstarter and stuff like that. I wish I could remember his name. It was a decent show, and then but when I was talking with Jose, he was like, "Hey, have you heard of Comicsgate?" I was like, "No, what's that?" And then he told me about Bancroft, and so I went and I checked that out. I think it was like one of Jose's like first appearances too on anybody's show, and or at least maybe it was the first one on Bancroft's. And I was able to catch that show. Like it was all just real coincidental how it or synchronistic how it all kind of fit together. But anyways, yeah, and that's where it all started. Yeah. So yeah, it was through him, and then I was watching shows off and on for about a year, and then I was like, I got to do my own. Like that's the only way to do it,
Yeah. And how long have you had your channel?
I started it last March, so March 22.
March. Okay, so you're over a year.
I've been at it, yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of worked out that way as well. Where when I had Jose redo #1 for me, because I wanted a continuity in art, and of course, and Jose is he's great and whatever. So I was like, will you please do #1 since we've already got #2? And obviously he was like, yeah, let's do it. And it was all finished and done right around the anniversary of my channel. So it's just like everything was kind of working. And
I think you're old enough for the Dungeons and Dragons animated TV show. Did you watch that back in the day?
I have seen a bunch of it. Yes.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah, when I was
good.
a kid, I didn't get to see it often because I think I was like at soccer or something, when it come on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So, but like I had a friend who had some of the toys and whatnot. Sure,
it was the same thing with me. I'd be at basketball on Saturdays and miss Thundar the Barbarian.
Yeah, see, Saturday morning cartoons, man. That was
Saturday morning cartoons. If you got to experience that, it's awesome. But it's sadly gone for kids now. It's
it's weird.
Yeah,
it's definitely different now.
One of the last to go out was like the X-Men on the Fox channel.
Oh, dude, now that was next level.
Yeah,
I mean, just the guitar theme. How well it stuck to the book. I thought it was great because I was real big into X-Men at that time. It was just perfect where they came out with that cartoon, and I had been probably collecting X-Men for a couple of years at that point, and I loved all of it. It was perfect.
Hey Ryan.
Hey Ryan.
There's the link if you want to come on, bro. Ryan says, "Hell, Comicsgate, yes." So you don't have any problem saying hi, Comicsgate, do you, Aaron?
Me? No. Hi, Comicsgate, and thank you for helping me fund. That was awesome.
I was actually watching Ethan's stream when he called in drunk, and just a seminal moment.
I missed that one. I'm gonna have to find that.
Yeah, that's when Snyder called in, and he's like, "I'd really like to have a conversation with you," and he's like, "Well, I'm kind of doing a show right now," and it's like, you sure? He's trying for 20 minutes to get him off the phone, and he's just getting more belligerent. And he finally pinned him down and said, "Hey, we got a crowd here. Could you say hi, Comicsgate?" Well, he danced around it. He never did.
Oh, come on.
And Marvel got onto him after that, I heard. You know,
That's
don't
funny.
you ever do that again.
That's
Don't
crazy.
you go on with that Nazi, Ethan.
Oh no, geez,
Yeah.
yikes, that's pretty
I,
cringe.
you know, we're all Nazis, right? I mean, we're white heterosexual male
Yeah.
clinging to
Well,
our
I
Nazi.
mean,
Even if we're not, that's what
I'm
they
not
call.
very good at goose stepping, but I try to keep in.
Well,
in
yeah, I mean, I watch those old movies, you know.
It's the polishing the boots thing. I'm not good at that either. But
Oh no, hell no. No, if I wanted to be in the military, I would have been. And thanks for anybody that did serve, but
well, you know, and actually those old
I don't like
Nazi
to take
uniforms,
orders.
I think, yeah, right. Yeah, I have a problem with that too. I think it was all designed by Hugo Boss, wasn't it? So, I mean, that's state of the art fashion. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess that's
it's
why
cool.
I'm single. I don't like to take orders, you know. I had a couple of real Nazi exes, but or at least at the time it seemed like that. Anyway, here's Shadowhawk back. Hey, Shadowhawk.
Hey, he's back. What up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, sorry, I had a little technical difficulty there, but just backed. I wasn't sure if I had backed yet, Aaron, so I backed again just in case.
Wow.
Should be up to 102 now if we refresh the
Oh,
campaign.
Dang. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem, sir.
But yeah, you're talking about number 2. So anything over the cost of, like, you know, printing and shipping and all that stuff from this campaign is going to get issue 3 started. So
okay.
yeah, I'm doing 3, damn it. And that's the whole point,
You're
really.
kind of ahead of the game, it seems like.
Well,
Right.
you know, I kind of
you're
like
kind of ahead of the game.
I got over my skis a bit, you know, with switching artists and already having all this and that. But you know, when I've got Jose Garcia and we have a great working relationship, you know, it's kind of like when you have a tiger by the tail, you know, don't let go. So I'm gonna do what I can to at least get the first story done, you know, and that's 3 books.
You had to strike when the iron's hot.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. How would you classify the artwork, you think?
I think it's I would say it's like anime and manga. You know, it's anime.
But the
meets
trading
manga.
cards aren't. They're very realistic. on
Yeah,
the
so
trading cards.
those were done by character design artist Steve Whitehead.
Okay.
And
Huh.
yeah, and
Yeah,
actually
those
those
painted ones are
realistic looking
really
ones.
cool.
Yeah. I like those Shadow. I want them.
Yeah, those realistic
Yeah.
looking ones. Those were the original character designs. Actually, those were the ones that he came up for him. Yeah, it's really cool. He's a great artist. He actually texted me randomly today. He's working on another character of mine that will be in the 3rd book. He's like, he heard about this character a while ago, and he was like, "Dude, I got to do it." And so I was like, "Okay." So he sent me some random stuff about it. I was like, "Dang, I thought maybe, you know, he wouldn't do it." But yeah, actually, you can see there if you go down, you can see the comparison between the original artist and then Jose. On, you know, both were writing from or drawing from the same script. If you go down some more.
More? Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
More, please.
There we go. Yeah, more, please. Yeah, there we go. So you can see just the difference, the approach, and everything. And there's more. There's like 3 examples. Pretty cool. Now that old one, I printed it out. Like I wanted to go through the motion and figure out, you know, ahead of time.
It's beautiful stuff.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I liked his. He was an amateur, and I really liked how he used his colors and everything. So that's why we went. You know, that's why I went with.
Now, don't you have the colorist that you went with? Am I mistaken? But is that the same one? And I'm not going to be able to remember the project that's up on Indiegogo. They have a prior project that they've colored?
I don't believe so. So the original guy from Indonesia, I don't know what he does anymore. I think he's like trying to do NFTs or something. I looked him up on Twitter, and yeah, I'm not really sure what he's up to. I don't think he's doing any comics.
I know what it is. Lumina Vox.
Oh, you're talking about Jose. I got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think he's shipping all of that stuff out now. so, or soon.
Oh, good, because I've got that backed. I can't wait to see
Yeah,
that.
and
you know?
I think it's actually number 1 and 2 of Luminovox. I don't want to be speaking for him, so I may be wrong, but
I would say the
he's
colors
just
kind of remind me of that, but then I
Mhm.
haven't seen the whole thing. I haven't looked
Right.
at the campaign in a while. But you have a very distinctive looking campaign, different
Thank you.
from everything out there. It seems like.
Yeah, well, and I think that not only the art but also the story, there's nothing else out there like it. You know, you've got like the main story, and then you have the Clash of the Titans point of view as well. You know, I don't see anybody else doing that, and also it's just high concept. You know, like think of the old fantasy novels, Dragonlance and you know, I wouldn't say
remember
Lord of the Rings,
Dragonlance.
but you
Yeah.
could, you know, I don't want to compare myself to Lord of the Rings, you know, but you know, maybe something like Dragonlance or Forgotten Realms, that kind of feel. Because the way that the setting is, it's imagine like the dark fantasy of Castlevania meets the epic fantasy of Final Fantasy.
Would you
So that
say it's like high fantasy or what? How would you classify it?
yeah, it's dark and high fantasy. I mean,
Hicks
for
Villain
sure.
says he just backed too.
Nice. Wow, thank you.
So there
I
you go.
did not expect to get some backs. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much.
My credit card.
Well, you're on the anniversary show, so there you go. You get a
Yeah,
gift.
you timed that just right, brother, to get a lot of eyeballs on your project. You know? It's almost like it was planned.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which none of it was. But can you run us through your campaign, since I have your ear right here? You got digital for $5, right? And then basic immortal. What's that all about for $20?
So the basic is going to get you one physical book. It's going to get you a digital PDF. Excuse me. And yeah, I believe that's it. Originally, I did an early bird card, which that was only the first 30 days.
Right.
So,
I did notice that. Yeah.
And then the bundle is 2 physical books and the PDF.
Okay.
And
everything.
So yeah, the last perk is the everything, but all that extra stuff, all of those are add-ons. So if you don't want everything, you can go. You just want the physical book and maybe a set of cards or something like that. You can go in and a la carte and pick what you want.
Okay,
you know.
That's kind of different.
Yeah, a few people are doing that. They just want that. But the everything is awesome. I mean, that is everything. And actually, you get 2 physical books. You get the posters. You get you know, all the cards. I think 8 cards.
I apologize. I thought I had that up as on the screen while I was going through it, but apparently
I did that too. It was like my second show or something like that. And I was sitting there talking to the dude, and you know, thinking I was scrolling through his stuff, and like I wasn't. I'm like,
I noticed you really didn't make that many tiers. It's pretty simple. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it as simple as I could make it for myself, because this is my first time, and I don't, you know, I'm just learning what I'm doing now. Thankfully, I use RJ from Critical Blast, and he helped me. You know, he helped me with my. He'll be doing the fulfillment, so he helped me with my pricing and stuff like that, as well as the shipping. So for any international people, it has like I think it's $10 shipping. That's worldwide. So yeah, you don't have to worry about the $30 or whatever it is to go to Canada. It's just $10 shipping.
I don't know what kind of deal RJ got, but man, he's got a great deal going on. So
yeah, he told me, and I can't remember, and I don't want to speak out of pocket for him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to reveal any.
Well, I sent one book to Cross Comics that was in here
thing.
earlier. He may still be in here, and I think it was like $21, $22. The UK was about 26 maybe, and Switzerland was like 31.
Yeah,
and Australia is ridiculous.
Australia's like 35 or something. I don't know. I thankfully I don't pay attention to that.
How much was Australia?
I want to say it was 35.
35.
I've seen, and I don't know if that's just people trying to, you know, gouge some profit out of shipping, but I've seen like up to 50 or 60 for shipping to Australia.
Wow. Well, I don't know what happened, and I told Michael Bancroft this when he first came out with his first Lucent. I was going to buy his book because I had some of that Trump money, right? And this was, and that day I did indeed back 10 different campaigns.
Whoa.
Uh,
Nice.
you know, and spent most of it on campaigns. That was Pineapple Perception, Wreck Planet. What was that one we waited on that had the sort of other frog character that had Cyberfrog?
Oddity.
Oddity.
Hobby.
That's
One of
on
them.
Queen.
Yeah, and you know, just different campaigns. I think the Diaz brothers was one of them.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, I backed all these campaigns, and I went to do the Lucent, and I said, for some reason, it told me $65 shipping.
Whoa.
And he was like, "Whoa, that was wrong." And I was like, "Yeah, you might have lost some backers over that. I don't know." I didn't go back to it. I didn't check it again just to see if it was mistaken.
Yeah.
I thought, boy, I can't justify that. I'd like to have the book, but
Yeah, that's crazy. that's too much. I got actually I bought the Lucent as well. I really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Some of the
artwork,
art,
Michael. Oops, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so I saw some of the art for number 2. Like he's got this motorcycle helmet with the reflection in it. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy cow! Like nobody else is drawing like that right now.
You
It's
have
so
to
good.
give him props. I mean, he's a one-man show. He does it all himself, right?
Yeah. Yep. The ambassador
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
His artwork has really leveled up too, man. I mean, just in the last
Yeah.
couple of years, it's gone through the ceiling.
Yeah. Good for him. For sure.
Yeah. He's a good dude, man. You know, solid CG. He's you know, helps everybody out. You get the old Bancroft bump. That's always good.
Yeah, I got on his show. I think so I had DM'd him like I don't know, maybe a month before I launched, asking if I could launch on a show, and I didn't hear anything back. So I launched on Critical Blast show, and then somebody tagged him on Twitter showing my stuff. And he got a hold of me. He's like, "Hey, I don't know how you fell through the cracks, but I missed your DM. You know, yeah, let's get you on." And then I was on like the next day, so or maybe even that same
Oh, wow.
day. And I was able. It was so lucky. I was able to get Jose to come on with me because
That
like
tells me
Oh,
he was
nice.
impressed
Really-
by your project
Yes.
because he does have a standard.
well, I know he has a love interest for Jose, so I
Yeah.
figure that had something to do with it. I
Yeah.
told him not to try to steal my man either. So
Oh, it begins.
Stand by your
No
man.
snatching artists up in here now.
That's what happened with Image Comics, right? They were kind of snarking each other's talent
yeah, I think you're right,
back in the day. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I
Those
think
guys
that's
are
what
rock
kind of
stars.
started the infighting with those guys because they were kind of, squabbling over a couple different
Do
artists.
you
and
think
stuff
that
like,
was
I
kind
want
of the
him. No, I
beginning?
want him.
You think that was kind of the beginning of the end? That and books were habitually late, weren't they?
Oh, well, not even eventually, man. It happened right away with him.
Right away.
Yeah. You think
That
it was
and they
because of the
completely inflated everything, didn't they? Like all their sales and stuff.
Oh yeah, shit went crazy.
Yeah.
When Image came out, it was
Heard
insanity.
so many rumors.
They were
I was like,
selling
"Ooh."
crazy numbers. I mean, there was no way those guys were prepared to keep up with what happened.
right. With-
So I
yeah.
can see why the late issues started happening, and they were understaffed for the amount of product that they needed to put out. So they were like trying to hire people. like
millions of
crazy.
books, wasn't it?
Oh, it was insane, bro. I mean, we
Yeah.
haven't seen an explosion like that in comics since I don't know, was it the '60s or early '70s when they got really big for a minute there?
I know. I showed mid '80s. Just a regular comic book was selling like 186,000.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wow.
You don't
You're
see
talking like,
X-Men
when
was
you get up to,
a quarter of a million.
yeah, 500,000, 500,000 books on average, up to 1 million. That's a freaking lot of books.
Well, and like they would have like Uncanny X-Men, X-Force, just all these different X-Men
New
books too.
Mutants. Yeah.
I was the kid buying pretty much all that stuff, especially when they did the crossovers like Executioner
Oh,
song
God.
and stuff like
That
that.
was killing me.
I got everything, I
I
love
did
it.
too, man. But that's what drove me out because they just kept expanding the.
You can't keep
special
up with it.
events
It
and the
seems like a money
crossovers
grab.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it was crazy. My pull list every month, and this is back in 1998, 99. Was
Now,
Okay.
like up to $400 a month just for my pull list. It was
if
insane.
if so, he's been Shadowhawk backs for longer than he has Shadowhawk talks. He he just started back in CG instead of image books. You know.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I buy
dropped
anymore.
out in 2000. I completely quit collecting, and I was pretty much done. I hadn't even thought about it. And then I had a serious injury to my shoulder. I was off work for like 6 months, so I got into YouTube, and I found Ethan. And I used to be a huge Cyberfrog fan back in the day. I got everything that
Nice.
Ethan put out. So when I found out Ethan was back in the game, I was like, "Oh shit, I got to get in on this." And then I discovered CG, and I've just been out of my mind collecting CG for the last 4.5, 5 years.
You know, it's so funny. I have watched Comicsgate people for a couple of, off and on for a couple of years. Plus, of course, with me having my own channel and promoting all of these people as well. I had never really watched EVS at all. Like I had not very much. Maybe occasionally I'll see clips and stuff, and it'd be something funny, whatever. But I just recently, I would say in the last, I guess maybe since January, I've kind of been catching him more and more and seeing him more and more. And then like when he was on Tim Pool and stuff like that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just funny because I was like, they would say EVS. I'm like, what's an EVS?
When,
I had no
he was,
idea.
when he was doing the draw streams and still working for DC Comics, he hadn't made the break with them yet. That's kind of what drew me in because I wanted, somebody's drawing comics, and I
Yeah.
like to,
Yeah.
view that, and that kind of
Yeah.
drew me in. What if somebody had a campaign, Aaron? If they're wanting to start, do you have any advice?
Well, yeah, I suppose my first bit of advice would be to start a YouTube channel. My second bit would be to get on Twitter and start your marketing now. Like even if you haven't drawn a panel or written a word, figure out what your story is going to be, and then start a channel talking about those things.
So basically, the marketing side of it.
Start marketing right away before you have anything physical at all. Just start marketing.
Because I think they want to know not just your work, but they want to know Aaron himself, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, the way I look at this,
and the cheese,
right? Well, I was on Aaron Lepresti's show not long ago, and
you bastard!
Kind of
a little jealousy there. I think we're going to have him on in a couple weeks. So
nice. He's a
great
dude.
So. Yeah, he's a good dude.
And tomorrow we're going to have Dan Lawless on, and he's going to be drawing Conan, as far as I know.
Oh, very nice.
I think he's out on the West Coast, so I can't give you a definitive time yet. I need to check on that.
Is it tomorrow or Sunday? I thought you said Sunday.
Sunday, man. I am. Yeah.
No.
I actually have a bit like that. Sunday. Don't miss it.
I was going to say that. Yeah. Nitro funny car.
Yeah. Now are you on Central Time? Because you said Mississippi.
Yes. Yeah. I am definitely Central Time.
Now you're in Tennessee. Is that right? No.
Me?
No, you just said Mississippi.
No.
Mississippi River.
Yeah, the river. I live I live in Illinois, but it's where Illinois and Iowa are. It's where the river bends weird. Yeah. So
you can go over the river, get some potatoes, and come back.
Yeah, so you're like all the way western Illinois, then, huh?
And through the forest we go. Yay!
Yeah,
gas is cheaper in Iowa, so I fill up over there. Which actually might be a federal crime. I don't know. Am I allowed to fill up in one state and cross state lines? I think that
there's I think so.
Aaron. Shush.
I want to know, Aaron,
have you ever? You're just commuting.
Aaron, I want to know, have you ever seen a Bigfoot?
Have I seen a Bigfoot?
Yes.
I wish I had. Anything. No, I have not.
Dang. We need proof. We need proof.
I mean, if I had, I wish I had had my camera, and then I could see one, and then I would take it and I would say, "Haha, I have proof," but it would probably come out blurry, like all the other ones. So probably.
That's their secret power. Is they like vibrate like the Flash. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've listened to like recordings of Bigfoot in the woods. Like, oh, we got something in the woods, man.
Mhm.
Some of those are really creepy. I'm like, whoa.
And a lot of them sound very similar. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hello. Now that's a big ass Bigfoot.
Yep.
Yeah, don't turn around, lady.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't look behind you.
She's like, do you smell that?
All right. It smells like skunk.
She turns around, it'd be right in her face. Hello.
That's pretty wild.
Ah!
It looks
Oh,
like he has
you
a wife.
naughty troll, Shadow. You naughty troll. All right. I'm being good. I'm
Just
trying to
happen
be
have that
good.
handy.
I like it.
Mhm.
Was
Oh,
that
nice
what
to
was
meet
that? Was that AI or something like that? It looked like it was AI.
No, I
No,
don't
that's
know. Looks
period
like an old
clothing.
photo. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like
Pretty
an
cool.
old school photo, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys were talking about a library before I got on. What was that? Was that the Nag Hammadi Library? Is that it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Let me
okay.
check.
Oh, the
Let me double check
Egyptian. Is it the Egyptian or the
No.
Alexandria?
that. No, it wasn't
Egypt.
Egyptian. No, it was
It
like
was,
in Tibet, I think.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah,
Man,
apparently they
guy
found
today.
10,000 years of recorded human history from those guys,
That's
which is pretty
that's
wild.
so cool.
Yeah, a monastery in Tibet was discovered in 2003 behind a sealed wall. You got to
Wow.
wonder why they sealed it up, containing almost 84,000 handwritten sutras and scrolls telling the history of humanity back to 10,000 years ago. So apparently they went through some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have.
I had to.
had, like,
Yeah, we don't.
extra- Yeah.
This
You gotta
now
find
we
people that
Yeah,
can read that
apparently-
stuff, man. There's not a whole lot of
Apparently
people
they
left.
went through this, and it records at least at 10,000 years.
That's
So what do they say
it
people were
looks-
like 10,000 years ago?
I don't think
don't
they tell
know.
us
That's it looks like little file drawers, though.
Yeah, it does.
Like little
But you know what?
leather
Even-
file drawers.
Even more to the point of what I was saying, Rex, is these guys were not only like isolated, but they chose to be away from other societies. So, I mean, just because they have 10,000 years of that's
Looks
their
like
own
a shoe
history.
store. Like you got Adidas and
Yeah.
Nike, all those.
When I first
Under
started
Armours.
watching the show, I
You
thought
know,
that's
just
what you got.
What size are you?
Yeah, I thought
Look
it was
at that. That's a
shoeboxes.
warehouse.
File
There's
folders.
a purse. There's my purse right there. Gucci purse, my coach. Oh my god, my shoes. That's it.
I need a pair of
that
Sumatra
is
sandals in a size 12,
Must-
please.
Mr. Leathers, please.
That's amazing. That's amazing that survived probably persecution and stuff. Sorry, Ryan. I see your finger or elbow.
I see ya.
Ryan.
Oh, hey,
Hey, what's up,
you
Brian?
finally let me on.
I hope you
Alright.
weren't back there
How you
too
guys
long.
doing?
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't see you sitting back there.
Well, I was having a very good time listening to all about Aaron's comic. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
Ryan
Kate,
has
Aaron,
how
a
are
this is
you?
Ryan
comment.
James from Octagon. Is formally introduce you guys. Aaron of wait. Oh, I had it a second ago.
Immortal.
Give me the name of the book again, Aaron.
Here
Sorry.
we go.
Rising.
Give it
Immortal
a
Rising. Ah,
Give
brain
it a
fart.
shot.
Sorry, guys.
You just backed it, Shadow.
I know.
Thank you.
Ryan, I was creating these are going to be tentacles here, tentacle mustache. I was creating
A tentacle
Very-
mustache. Nice.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
You
these
gotta love
little
it.
suction cups I'm putting in there. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do love tentacles, Rex, but I don't know if I love them that much.
well, you know. Look,
It's
I look at what's out there and I go, what have I not seen? Tentacle mustache today. Yes.
I'll
you
be,
know,
I'll be,
sell like
I'll be
crazy.
interested in that mustache. No kidding.
Yeah,
Kidding. Ah.
you must not watch hentai. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
that weird
that-
Japanese stuff.
That character could get really blue really quickly, right?
Well, he's a
Mhm.
villain. I don't care. He's disposable.
Oh, the ladies
Mm.
don't think he's bad.
No.
Right. Yeah.
How's
depends.
the
He's got muscle.
I've been, keeping up with the streets, but I
Wah,
heard you really talking about your writing. How's the writing going?
Who's that directed at?
At you, Rex.
At me. Oh, the writing's going good, bro. How you been out there in the California heat?
I'm good. It's still like really nice and cool out here.
Mhm.
Like
Oh, really?
for another week, it's like it's the coldest June of my life, and I just turned 46, so that says a lot,
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking today, as a matter of fact, in the story, that it would. I was thinking more of an astronaut suit, a more, for modern, like those white astronaut suits
Yeah.
or underwater diving suit. Yeah, I was designing
Yeah.
that and designing out a laser rifle. That
Mhm.
you never know
That's
what I'm
cool.
doing from day to day,
No.
All Rex really wants is some sharks with some lasers on their head.
Oh, I've got one of those here somewhere.
In laser beam.
Forgot about that. Yeah, you do. don't you?
Hopefully Vic's working on a model sheet for me. Because even he places the blades on the wrong. He puts it on the top of the arm, and it's not on the top of the arm. It's like on the outside of the arm. If my arm is
Right.
down, it'd be like out here, not sitting on top like he has it here. So I'm gonna have to change that. But
Yeah.
yeah, and that's why you do model
That's not right,
sheets.
Rex. That looks good. I thought that looked like you nailed it. No,
I don't know.
it goes
have I
right
got
here,
it wrong?
right?
I mean, I know. Here, I'll
Go
blow
right
it
here.
up again. But I know. Look, if it looks like it's on top of the arm though, and this one should actually be showing on this arm. He doesn't have one, like he does mean to put it on top of the arm.
Hmm.
To me, it
But
looks right. Like just
To you,
okay,
it looks
his,
right.
His left arm is facing directly at you. He should just turn it a little bit so you can see it.
Yeah.
And then the other one, his right arm, it looks like it's right there on that bone.
Well,
like
you
right on
should
the
be
edge of that
seeing it
bone.
right here for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, like you can.
Yeah,
you
he
could
would need to
the
turn
left
the
arm
wrist back a little bit
up.
more, I think.
Turn the left arm like if you put like the the bottom muscle like kind of
Yeah,
in
the
the
way I
foreground,
see it, the blade is right here,
Yeah.
not
Got it,
here.
yeah.
It's right here
Right.
for
That's
like
where he's got it.
blocking or slashing, and it would be difficult to. You'd actually have to broad.
Well, like
Mhm.
Batman '89 gloves, where he had, or was it '89 where he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
yeah, he blocks. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's pretty
yeah,
bad too because
exactly.
it can be sharp too. Like it reminds me of that one winged character in the G.I. Joe movie. Remember that?
Oh yeah, with
Oh.
the
Oh, Enforcer.
I
Was
ever
it
watched
There's like
G.I.
there's like
Joe movie.
things that like went,
Nemesis Enforcer? Yeah.
yeah, Nemesis Enforcer, dude. Good. Wow. You really threw that back. That's
well,
amazing.
Shadowhawk was saying, yeah, it would be great if you did an action figure and the blades were retractable and went into his arm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't believe
That would be pretty bad if you
wasn't.
could just pop them out, at will.
Yeah, the
I
toy
think the
did do
kiddies
that.
would like
I
that.
had him.
I love Nemesis Enforcer. Like I can't believe I forgot the name actually.
I don't know why they don't
I
make
got
more.
into a G.I. Joe deep dive like a month ago. That's the only reason I remember that.
I
that-
don't
and
know
I was
why
a
they
huge
don't
G.I.
do
Joe fan.
more toys where there's more hidden elements in there where they can pop out different things,
Yeah.
because I think that's a really interesting.
You want your toys to pop out.
Well, I want guns come out of nowhere, or
Mm.
whatever. I don't know,
Whoa.
Mm.
Yeah, where'd you keep that? I'll tell you. So some of the new the He-Man toys are really good. Like they have a lot of joints, very articulate, durable. Just really good looking toys. Unfortunately, they're about, I don't know, $10 more than they should be, but otherwise, yeah, they're really good set of toys coming out of there.
Have you seen the Gorgo from Titan Creations?
No,
The little
No,
sort of
you got to show me
crowdfunding.
him.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, yeah. You got it, Rex? Bring that up.
Yep,
This thing's
you
amazing.
can pre-order it right now for $99.99. He's
Which
got
for what you get.
Gorgo's
is a
Mother,
great price.
designed by Dope Pope, comes with 26 points of articulation and a deluxe see-through display box designed by Matt Frank. And oh God, it says out of stock now.
oh,
Oh,
You're
Oh
too
no,
late.
dude. Oh
It says
no.
out of stock.
We waited too long.
They
Rex.
were
Shit.
pre-ordering. I know, gave me a couple more weeks. I could have got one probably, with
Dang
both
it.
of us. Shoot. But
You
yeah,
think they're
that's
extra.
new, out of stock. They were
Well,
doing
maybe
pre-orders and
they might
reached all
reopen
their
it again.
stretch
You never
goals.
know.
They had like 2 heads. The light up eyes was the last. They had a jet, a diving bell, Big
You get
Ben,
Big Ben with
little
it's a
Gorgo.
breakaway Big Ben too, where
Yeah.
it's cracked. You can do it.
First officially licensed, fully articulated Gorgo figure is here. It's 6 inches tall and 12 foot long, or 12 inches long, really.
So I'm uninformed. What is Gorgo from?
Movie.
The movie Gorgo. I think it was, what was it, Rex? 1961.
1961. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we were looking at that yesterday. Yeah,
Is that American or Japanese? Is
That
like
was
a
actually
kaiju?
an
British.
English kaiju movie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
British kaiju.
Yeah,
That's
Which is
cool.
Crazy.
Ryan, it's the white nipple today. Confirmed.
Ah,
Uh,
hey Ryan. At least
Hey,
it's not
Chad.
me.
Chad M in the house. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey Chad, good to see you, buddy.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
not a nipple. It's a bubble. Get it right.
A
Jeez.
bubble. Oh,
Uh-huh.
well, I guess for Ryan it is
Bubble.
right?
It is a
the
bubble.
underwater bubbles.
For Ryan, it's the white bubble.
Tiny bubbles.
We just lost
It
Ryan.
looks like Aaron has some
Keep an eye out
behind
for him.
him,
He
but
was
there's
coming back
they're
to
actually
Do they glow in the dark? Do they set the mood? Talk to me, Aaron. ahead.
actually, this is a blanket
wow.
because I have a piano behind me, and it glows because I have a sliding door over there. So
Oh,
There you
cool.
go. Not glow in the dark, it just glows.
no, yeah, it's because of the sun. So
Uh-huh.
it's
Oh, okay. So you're just using it to.
yeah. People
Otherwise,
like
your
it,
camera would
so
be the.
I've kept it.
Yeah, no, it's a cool background. I like it.
You're just teasing me now, damn it, Aaron.
Besides, I'm just a spaceman, you know.
I know. Under the
cadet.
stars,
Space
bubbles,
cadet.
shut up. I'm on a roll.
So I got plenty
Rex
to
is
do,
me.
but I'm thinking about diving in and starting to ink this
Ooh.
wraparound cover that was in the ash can.
Whoa.
The
dude.
villains and the heroes rushing toward each other.
Wow, Rex is feeling his oats.
Now,
Yeah.
Peter
He's been
Palmetti is
working that
inking
ink
this
for a while now.
officially, but
Really?
I thought I might take a crack at it too.
Definitely.
A creek.
And it would be
That's
neat
your
to
that was your chair, creek.
see the difference in between the two when I get done.
Yes,
I have never had much success putting stars and constellations in and
you
stuff.
wait.
But I did like how this is turning out with the little stars and comets and
Oh
things.
yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's looking
Oh,
good.
very nice.
I need to
Very
get back and just finish it because it's almost done.
You're almost there. Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
the star field really,
Yeah, I think that helped that out a lot.
yeah.
Ooh, look at that Kirby Crackle in there. Yeah.
Kirby Crackle, gotta have the Kirby Crackle
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
You
I
and
gotta
your
get-
cracks,
I
boys.
gotta
I'm
get
gonna
more
tell
blankets.
you.
I
Jeez.
gotta get her to run me off
Hey,
some more blankets.
If men weren't interested in cracks, women wouldn't be interested in men.
It depends. It depends.
I
Oh,
mean, a
no,
lot of
I-
the round parts are really interesting too. So, but yeah.
Exactly. Aaron,
Only
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
I
you know,
know
we
and
like all the
identify with
little
what I'm wearing.
curvy, interesting bits as well.
It's I'll give you a bit for you.
I had to flex a little bit. I'm sorry, folks. And we just got done with Memorial Day. Welcome back, Ryan.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back.
Welcome back.
Have you
Wait,
Sorry about
seen
that.
my world's finest number
That's all right.
6?
I do it all the time.
Oh, man.
Cardboard,
we took a drink.
cardboard cover.
Cardboard cover.
Cardboard cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Wow.
Actually, it's issue number 6. Look at that. Get that out of focus. But actually, it's issue 4 because it was all World's Finest Comics started out as America's Best Comics for the first 2 issues. It was called America Best, but they switched it because there was an America's Best Comics already out, and they were afraid they were going to get sued. So they changed it to World's Finest Comics. 96 big pages. And old patriotic Tootsie Roll ad on the back. Tootsie Roll's been around a long time. 1942. Look at that. They even had the pots. It looks like a little heart center there.
Mhm.
Tootsie Jumbos. They even had the jumbo side Tootsie.
Oh, Mr. L, how many licks does it take to get to the middle of it?
You'll never know, Shadow.
No,
The world will never
Never
know.
know.
a 2, a 3.
Whatever it is, I think I see.
All right, everybody got that except for Ryan, so we know what our age group is here.
My audio sucks. I think it's on my end.
Oh,
My
is that you,
earphones keep
dude?
cutting
That's
out.
crackling? Yeah, I think you might have something going on with your.
Actually, sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm hearing some kind of like static.
That's you.
Yeah.
No,
How
it's
about that?
not.
I just now I'm
It's
down
your
to
niece.
one.
Him being on a phone,
Not
and
even
you
moving,
being on a
kid.
phone, maybe it's interfering with you, but we hear
I
him
pushed
fine.
you.
I think. Yeah. Yesterday, I showed some things out of the closet. This is just a production piece that, I mean, this isn't a production. This is actually a copy, but from 1960, I thought it was pretty cool, so I printed it out. Almanac,
Nice.
Portuguese, Brazilian, whatever you want to call it. That was pretty neat. Had a Batman piece.
Thank you, Chad.
This is actually
Appreciate
a copy from a production piece I had at one time with Batman saving the kid. I think that's Irv Novak artwork. Actually.
Oh,
That's a nice Batman, man. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Batman, man.
And
Batman,
I
man.
still have this production piece. I don't want to get rid of it because
That
I
one
was
still
born in
cracks me up.
1965, and I think it's pretty
Ooh.
wild that it has JFK, little over a year after he was assassinated on the cover. And obviously it's a
It's
foreign
It's
artist.
JFK, but there is something off.
Yeah. Well, Superman's looking a little weird too. I don't know.
I don't know what he's. It
Foreign
looks like
artists,
he's he's flying up and bitch slapping JFK.
Yeah.
No.
You're supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Impressive
And I
bold.
I don't know
had
what's
this one,
going
but I told it this was the 100th issue of Batman and Robin
Oh, that's
from
cool.
Inball.
Very cool.
Simple but effective cover, I think. From
Mm-hmm.
1961, June of 1961. I'd love to have the comics to these to go with
Oh,
it.
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Now those are what like production artwork pieces, right?
These were I don't know
Or
about
those-
this piece because I saw this. I don't know about the color piece.
Mhm.
You know, I just saw that and said that's cool and saved the image and printed it out. But now the others were off large acetates. And I still have that JFK acetate. I probably will just frame that and put that up at some point.
Oh, okay. So what'd you do? Just put them on a white background and then take a photo of them and then reproduce it?
Yeah, that's what I did. I put it on a white background. I think photographed it or whatever. Had it printed out. Whatever. I don't know.
Spectacular idea.
Yeah, I mean it's like this where it's just black and white, and usually sometimes with the dialogue, sometimes without the dialogue, and
Do you have a
the
printer that does that then, or do you take it somewhere? Like, how do you? Because like I think it would be really cool to have like my favorite Kirby piece, on my wall. But like, how do you go about doing something like that?
Oh, well, you have to have the like Rex
Hey, what's up, Belmont?
bought a lot of original
Belmont?
acetate,
Eric?
the original production art, so he can photograph those and then reproduce them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. It's you got to have that original production art first. That's actually
Right.
on that.
Yeah, the
acetate.
original production art, the original idea was I was going to color it from the original artwork. That would save me a step, right? And it was kind of a money maker on eBay. I was going to get the original production artwork, and then from that line artwork,
Hey,
color it,
Belmont, good to see you, buddy.
color it, and sell it as reproductions. I never did that. I just kept buying
I see.
the
Okay.
production artwork though, and I always get scans of it before I send
Oh,
it out.
Eric.
If I sell them.
You're probably rocking it on eBay, don't you? You sell
I
comics?
did. Yeah, I did. Like right before Christmas last year, man, I did like about 2,300 in about 3 weeks.
Oh,
Wow.
very nice,
Real
brother.
quick, which is really unusual. But I've sold actually to a
Belmont, just
couple
a
of
lucky guess, my
comic
friend.
book museums. One of them's out in California somewhere, and I don't know
Cool.
where the other one is, but there's a couple buyers that keep coming back and buying stuff for me to put in their comic book museum. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you'd have something that someone wants.
Right.
And kind of like this bad boy.
You want to pop in, Justin?
Yeah,
Right.
just
Yeah, we had a really good
Drop the link
conspiracy.
again, Rex. Let
Okay.
Justin pop in here. if he wants.
Rex found a conspiracy about all these books they found in Tibet monastery that's like 10,000 years old.
Yeah, we should talk about that because I don't know much about it. I think I saw in that article about it when it happened, because I don't think it just happened. I think maybe it was like a month or two ago, wasn't it?
Well,
And,
if we-
No, well, they
no,
said
it
they
was
found it in
2013,
2003.
I think it said when it was
Yeah.
discovered.
Discovered, but then they went in there and processed everything. So
Oh,
now
yeah,
it's
you'd
like-
have
Right,
to.
so
okay.
it probably took them
Okay.
20 years of translations to figure out what all was there, right?
Well,
I
not
mean,
if they discovered it in 10 years ago.
I thought you
Okay.
said it was 2003, not 2013.
Let me
2003.
check again. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I
It
listened.
is
Feed it all into chat.
2003. You're right. 20 years. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yep,
Cool.
you're
Yeah,
right.
so
You are
you read
correct,
it,
sir.
and I listened.
Well, that's more
To
than
my
I did.
lips.
Cheers, Kate.
That's interesting, Aaron. Like I know that we earned a lot of knowledge after the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Which that
Yes.
was what
Mhm.
in the 60s, I think.
Well, and
Oh, yeah, I don't remember exactly when they were discovered, but yeah.
And
I mean,
like that had the
Back in the
Septuagint
40s.
in it. The original
And
Bible
and
translation.
have they even
Enoch and
have they
Exactly,
even
yeah.
released
Not
all
from
of that
the
yet? I
library.
don't think they've even released it all yet. Like
what's that, Shadow?
I don't
the
know.
Dead Sea Scrolls, have they translated all of it yet?
Oh,
They're not
and
gonna
like I don't think they've translated it all, and they haven't like put it all together either. Like it's in pieces.
They're some of the fragments and things are faded, so they're having to
Right.
go through the spectrum and bring all that out and try and see what
Oh,
was
okay.
originally
So they're
there.
using like X-rays and all
Oh
that.
yeah,
to try to-
yeah.
Right.
They're trying to piece it all together for sure.
I mean, that's cool, but yeah, it all takes time, right? I
Before
mean,
they came to get it, they were actually burning some of it to keep warm.
Keep it warm. That's
Oh
what the
my
kid
God,
did. The kid found it.
how
The
much
kid
of
found
the
it and
human
brought it home to
history
mom and
went
they
up in
made
smoke
fire.
because somebody needed to stay warm? Oh my God.
Yep.
The meaning of life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
42.
I bring you
40.
these 15. 10 command.
What we didn't know is it had the answer in there. I know the answer, right? 42,
Well, we know the
so,
answer is 42.
Yeah.
We just don't
yeah,
know the
it's a
question.
question. It had the question
Right.
written down. Yeah. Well, it was the
When we figure out
Essenes,
the
right?
question,
And
we'll
they've
be
even
in business.
exhumed the bodies, and they were like, they can tell from their dental work that kind of their dietary, and that there was like, they're in a sandy place, right? So their enamel was really worn down from the sand. You know,
Oh, I
I guess
imagine, right? Like
it-
everything you eat
And
gotta
the
have like
corn,
some
the wheat.
modicum of sand in it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. They
Chet
took the
eats
name.
dust
They
all
took the
the
name
time.
sandwich serious.
These
Huh?
poor
But they
people had to
also found
eat sand.
they also found one scroll that was made out of copper. The
Yes.
copper
Uh,
Oh, that's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Well, that I mean, well, and that's been going on for a long time too. People realized they could,
The
print
Mormons have gold ones.
on a very thin metal sheet, and they could use that like paper,
Yeah.
but more sturdy than paper, and it would last a lot longer.
Well, I mean,
All
the
the-
Egyptians, pretty much
Papyrus.
conquered everybody with the copper
Yeah,
sword,
papyrus.
and then when the bronze sword came along, they were doomed.
hmm.
Just higher technology. Copper can't
Have you ever
hold up
heard
to
of the-
bronze.
Well, yeah, I mean, when people
now what I
discovered,
found out
how to
interesting-
temper and harden steel, I mean, that became a whole nother thing because
So
What I
Justin,
found
what you started this, Justin, damn it, and you're not in here.
What I find
What?
interesting about the Tibetan find from 2003, 20 years ago, or 20,000 leagues.
Hmm.
20
Anyway.
minutes.
Well, we do have Ryan here. We've got the aquatic on the brain.
all right,
on
then,
the
Nebuchadnezzar, come on.
And
But-
water on the brain.
water on the brain.
That's not
Right?
good.
Bubbles,
the-
tiny bubbles.
What I find interesting is that if you can go by that literature, humanity is at least 10,000 years old. Now, I don't know where you say man began from, how old,
I don't have a clue where man began from, dude. I haven't heard a theory that.
but
I
I'm
agree with
saying at
yet.
least the benchmark there starts at 10,000 years ago, right? Because there's literature.
Well, I know,
written
but I mean, exactly. But at the same time, you're talking about a monastery. These guys cut themselves off from society, so they had 10,000 years of history of their monastery.
right.
What was going on outside of there? How long did it last before they started the monastery? We have no clue.
Mhm. What if it's pre-flood?
Well, now,
That's so cool.
actually,
come on,
Ryan,
dude,
I
you don't
have
know,
on
right?
I have on
And they're not
disc
giving us no details. They're
where
just
they
telling us
show
there's
you
10,000
pre-flood.
years of history.
Well, get this. All right, get this. Like these things go for sale too, right? So I've heard stories about, like maybe not the specific one, but like maybe even the Dead Sea Scrolls and stuff like that. So billionaires that, that like are in the know, because they communicate with the other side and all that. Like they buy the things up and like put them in a vault in the bottom of the Vatican with, under
like
5
the
miles of concrete.
giant bones from giants.
Yeah, it's Smithsonian. Yeah.
The Smithsonian's doing the same thing
Mhm.
and has for decades.
Yeah, and the Egyptians in the Grand Canyon, they don't let you go down there to go see it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
come on. There's
exactly.
that Grand Canyon. Like I think it's Corey.
I've heard about that one. I've never actually seen anything. Do you guys think that one's real, or is that just urban myth or something?
I have no idea. They won't let us go down and
Or-
even look.
You can't even
Suburban
look.
myth,
It's like
I guess.
Antarctica.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
Right.
and Antarctica's another one. It's like, what
And-
the fuck's going on there?
The coolest thing of the Grand Canyon one, I think, is besides the
Nothing.
lizard
It's
people or
fucking
whatever,
below zero all the time.
is that monolith. Have you seen that monolith thing?
I have. I've
Monolith.
seen that monolith.
Like,
Yeah,
what
I've
the,
seen
like,
pictures.
and they're like, there's no tire tracks around. You know what I mean? Like, how the hell
Yep,
do they get that
I've
thing in
seen
the
it.
ground?
Mhm.
Oh, dude, that's I don't know.
Is it-
I think
is
that's
it
just,
made
that's
from
just some
indigenous material?
really good Photoshop guy
I don't know.
trying to.
But it's
No.
solid metal. Like, it's some
Is it-
solid, crazy metal.
Oh, it's
Granite
metal.
or something? Granite?
Metal. I think it's metal.
Metal? Metal?
I think
And I
so.
can't even figure out how it got there, and it does radiate other.
No, it's sort of like 2001. Like it looks like a triangle metal monolith.
Yeah, I've
Justin's
seen
It's right in the middle
got
of
a
the
I don't believe it's
conspiracy
real. but
show.
I've
He
seen
should
it.
get his ass in here if he can.
He better.
He's actually got a conspiracy show on YouTube.
Yeah, Belmont should know about this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can tell us all about it. But what I found
All right,
interesting
Eric,
is
quit.
that they're, regardless of what
What
was
are you
going
doing
on
over here?
beyond the monastery, that man was
All right,
based
Brett.
in
I gotta read a couple from Eric real quick. He's going crazy in the chat.
I know.
Trying to ignore him, but you're like, hey, let's bring on Captain Finity. No, let's don't. So let's
Oh, come on, man.
No,
that
You
I
just
rode
keep going to Eric
dinosaurs
now.
and
All
I'm
right.
older
Hey,
than
you know what? All right. Wow,
oh,
look
you
at the
just
time.
This is
messed
like
I
a
got
up.
Robert
to
Altman
gotta
movie.
go, man.
You
All
messed
right.
up.
I've never had any fun.
Wow.
Hmm.
What
Go
crawled
ahead,
up your
Chad.
butt and died today, dude?
Nothing. I'm gigging you, man. I'm gigging.
Fuck, man.
I wasn't going off on you, believe me.
I'm just sucking my chin over here. I'm being a good girl, really. I'm just
Oh,
so
Eric
good.
says I am not Captain Finity. How
Eric,
dare
I'm sorry,
how
bro.
dare you?
I was gonna read your chat, dude, but I've been stomped on by Rice.
And I'm
Bambi
just
versus Godzilla all over again. I'm
yeah,
having
it's Gorgo.
I'm just making silly faces as I'm reading Eric's chat. So in the camera.
Have you two seen that old 60s movie, Bambi versus Godzilla? Have you seen that? Short
I've
little
never
film?
heard of that.
You have? Oh,
I mean,
we're
I
going to have
would.
to show that. Give me a minute to
What?
key it up.
Oh God, Rex, you're
There
gonna
we
get fucking
go.
struck again.
Shadow.
Show me.
Quick
Ask
question.
No, we're
Peter.
not. We've played it before. It's okay.
Well, okay. Mr. Free and Loose.
Hey, Shadow. Shadow.
No.
Shush, Shadow. That's how you get his attention, Ryan.
Hey, Shadow.
What's up? Sorry.
Do you like
you were very-
Godzilla King of the Monsters movie?
It was okay. I had my issues with it. I liked the first one a lot.
Do you like
the
the
second
Kong one, the Godzilla versus Kong?
No, well, the original
Very
New
cool.
Godzilla, where he was fighting that weird mutant monster thingy. That was pretty good. The second one where he fights Ghidorah at the end and he like fucking just blows fire straight down his mouth and shit, and that was, that one was okay. The Kong versus Godzilla one, I don't know, I had issues with that. Overall, I liked the special effects. It was a great looking
CGI
movie.
was
Yeah, it
masterful.
sounded amazing. I mean, the audio and the sound effects are great in those new movies. Yeah, I had a few issues with story points and like Kong doing the whole like building a fucking axe out of Godzilla's, one of Godzilla's relatives or whatever, fucking leftover plates off of his back and shit.
Yeah. It was like
And that
Kong
started getting a
4.
little far fetched for me, you know.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of lizards, where's Lorenzo?
Yeah,
I don't know, but
good
here comes his lizard representation.
Pew,
Get in here.
pew.
This was made in 1969 for $300.
What?
This is one of my favorite Godzilla
Bambi
movies.
meets Godzilla. My bad.
Ryan, have you seen this one?
No, I was just like looking for some good kaiju, to kind of get my motor going for Gorgo or whatever.
This feels like smut. Why does this feel like smut? It's just kind of weird. Bambi's wardrobe.
Yeah, the credits are half the joke.
Oh. Oh no.
That's why I had to mute. I was just giggling over here. Dude, the first time I saw this, I think I was like 10 years old. I was like, oh my god, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The city of Tokyo. Yeah.
That's just good stuff.
Stop it. You'll be
Shortest
stopping all the people.
Godzilla brawl ever.
Shortest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Dun-dun-dun.
Incredibly, they made that only for like $300 back in 1969.
Oh my god.
Mark Newland.
Yeah, I think I saw it in like 76 or 77.
And without the
on
internet, I never would have
public
seen that.
broadcasting out of
Amazing.
Chicago, dude. It's like, I'm
I'm
like watching
scarred
this thing going,
forever, Aaron.
all right, when's something gonna happen? Splash.
Don't show it to your kids, Aaron. No, don't
No,
do that.
no,
Oh yeah, I
No.
show it to my kids all the time.
I don't want him to
Oh,
cry.
you brutal man. Oh,
That's why they're scarred for life.
Nah,
They're
my
very
kids,
short lives.
they have
oh, snap,
interesting
Carrie.
senses of humor, and they all love horror movies. So
Yeah, put your
Send them
shirt back
some
on.
Nair, or one of those clippers,
my kids are,
Do that
I
sound
didn't
again.
get
Do
to be
that
an
sound
artist,
again.
so I've encouraged my kids. My
Do
one
the sound
daughter's
again.
a musician, the other one's she got a degree.
Ryan, did you have any reason for asking him about the second Godzilla in particular?
Well, yeah, he was talking about that Doja. What was the name of that kaiju? He asked me to
Gorgo?
maybe
Oh, Gorgo?
Gorgo.
Gorgo,
Yeah.
right.
So like I just wanted to like see some like different like kaiju stuff. I wanted to see like what he which like one he thought was the coolest. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I'm like I started with Godzilla when I was just a little kid, dude. So like, I've watched all the rubber suits. I watched what was it, 1990 whatever it was, 96 or whatever, with Matthew Broderick, the horrible iguana Godzilla. I actually took my daughter. She was, I think, 10 or 11 at the time. She wanted to see it bad. So we went to the big ass IMAX theater and watched it in there. And there were a few like great moments, like where he does that roar and the rain actually like changes direction because of the power of his voice and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was great in an IMAX theater. But overall, that movie was just like,
What
the new
Yeah, I was
Godzilla,
kind of disappointed with the
because it's
second
got,
one.
it went back to the original Godzilla form, which is, I mean, granted, he's a lot thicker now, a lot tougher looking. And
You get
obviously,
me
every time they put out
excited. Shadow, stop it. You're talking about rebels and you get bigger and
movie.
come on, you just stop it.
I love Godzilla. I
He's
can't
a
help
lot
it.
It's all thick.
Dude, I used to walk
Aaron
around, I would
Aaron
wrap up
gets
a tail,
Aaron
stick it in my
gets
pajama pants, and watch Godzilla movies on Saturday morning and walk around with a fucking tail going.
Hey,
I was a
Rex, we'll
Godzilla
make
geek,
your
dude.
mustache guy a kaiju.
Hmm.
The giant tentacle mustache guy.
Mhm.
Let's
Yeah.
make him 60 feet tall.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's interesting. I like that idea, Ryan.
Menacing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
well,
dude, then you can do that.
Shadow. What
Rex
was the
loves
name of
that
the?
classic, like where the
all right.
villain
First time to
is
show
looming
it.
in the
Probably won't
background,
go with
and
this
the
design
hero
anyway.
looks small.
But here's my big kaiju that's going to be in Devil Flyer #2.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Nice.
Very cool.
Cyclopean. Yeah.
Oh,
His
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
name
Yeah, I
is
like him, dude. He's cool.
What's his name?
Smolder.
Smolder.
Boulder. Ooh.
Shadow. What was the name of that Godzilla movie that you went and saw in the 60s?
Oh, I think it was just called Godzilla, the one with Matthew Broderick. It was like
that one?
Yeah.
Oh, the
It was like
1999.
Was it 99?
I
I
think
think it was
99.
96. For some reason, I want to say 96. I'm not sure.
Eric, get on it. Google that stuff.
Yeah, Eric, where are
This is
you?
what
my friend?
Eric does. He's like, oh, that came out.
I've done the research.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Eric.
Why do you artists never give your male characters a package?
That's not true. That Superman that you held up earlier. Yeah, he had a
Carrie, I would
bow.
suggest you go check out
Oh yeah.
John Malin's Graveyard Shift. He loves to draw male butts and packages for some reason. He
Well,
claims he's
John
not gay.
Malin, he
He loves
did
to
a
draw
Lobo
pigs, dude.
piece where he's making love to a dolphin. What the hell?
What?
Did you see
He
that
went,
piece that he auctioned off? He's
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
making
dude.
love to a dolphin.
Okay,
Which-
that's
which-
weird.
Yeah, it was
have
weird.
you
But they
seen
actually-
Malin? Have you seen Malin's auction character called D-Man?
D-Man.
I will let your imaginations run wild.
Oh gosh.
It's exactly what you think it is.
I'll drink to that.
Funny. Malin's funny, dude.
Malin's, I love Malin, man. You either get him or you don't. But
Yeah,
I
I
love
funny.
think
him.
you're right. I think I'm seeing that too, because like some people, you know, like, oh, I can't stand him or whatever. I think he's hilarious. I don't know.
EBS is the same way, dude. Like some people
Yeah, I think you're
hate
right.
EBS. I get it. You know, I get his sense of humor. So
Well,
he cracks
and
me up.
I've found that EVS will drop little pearls of wisdom too, which I enjoy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, Malin's he's one of the funniest dudes in
Yeah,
CG.
Malin's he's got a very dry, very unemotional delivery to most of his humor. So sometimes it'll just go right by you, and then you're like, "Oh fuck!"
Sure.
Like he came up with the term "fuckery" out of nowhere, and like everybody was talking about what's going on with the shadow betting and all this kind of stuff. And Malin out of nowhere was, I don't know, but I smell fuckery. And
Yeah.
I like, oh god, that's so good.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's good rhetoric.
Yeah, it's one of them words, you know, that you're like, oh yeah, I gotta use that.
Got to get that entered into the Urban Dictionary. Toot sweet.
There you go, man. I've never done one of those yet. I don't know.
Carrie
What do you
says
do,
not
just, like,
asking for
log
meat
in
and
there and,
vegetables to be unpackaged, Eric, just for male characters to have anatomically correct, junk.
Yeah. She don't want no Ken doll.
Carrie. Well, Carrie wants eggplants all around, is what.
Oh my
I think
god.
I think you killed Rex
Let
with
me
that
go
comment,
blush.
Aaron.
I think so.
And
So,
Eric,
I
you
think
leave
he's
me out of
dying
this
right now.
conversation, man. Don't blame me, aka Special K. I had nothing to do with this conversation right now. Hear me loud.
No, it was all your fault, Kate, and you know it.
No. I was
Good.
trying to shush you. You were talking about rubbers and talking about Godzilla and stuff. So I let that go.
Let's change the
I
subject.
love that. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Godzilla's a
400.
completely clean subject. I don't know how this thing went to the gut.
Don't forget, you got her attention talking about things being thick. So
It's the
just-
shortest.
Yeah, Carrie's even
Oh,
shushing
my
me.
God.
All right, Carrie.
Harry, not me. This is chat. Aaron, don't blame me.
So wait a minute, you're
Holy
talking
crap.
about like sexualized male characters. So I don't know if you've seen T Bunny, Telepathic Bunny has what is it, community service that he's going to be launching, and
Oh, no, I haven't
has,
seen that
he has
yet.
like he says cheesecake. It was like, oh, the women, they do the cheesecake, right? Well, he's doing beefcake. He's going to make beefcake a thing. So
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it looks great. I'm gonna say I really like what he's doing with it. I mean, like he's not explicitly making it sexual or whatever, but
No.
yeah, he's
No,
like
but
one of
T
the-
Bunny,
one of the
yeah,
folks
he's
Yeah,
funny.
I
man.
like
like
him.
that
Yeah,
guy.
He's funny. He's
sunning
funny.
himself or whatever. Yeah, it looks great. I'm like, hell yeah, do it, dude. Like,
Hell
give
yeah.
it some for
Oh,
everybody.
dude, that'd be
Yep.
great.
Yeah,
There you go, ladies. You're gonna get everything you've been asking for.
exactly.
Run to the buddy, baby. Never stop.
Maybe more than you've been.
Have a ready bed.
That's
No, it's T
funny.
Bunny. It's gonna be more. They're gonna be like, oh, we wanted some, but we didn't ask for this.
For this.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
This is what I love about CG and this indie community, whatever you want to call it. Like, we got people that just, they're willing to put out ideas out there and just be like, yeah, screw it. This, it's silly and fun, and
Yeah.
let's see what happens. You know,
Like
I mean,
Merkmaid looks hilarious. Like that.
yeah.
Looks,
Oh, dude, Roach Balls. Did you check that
I,
out? Rich
I
Iowa.
haven't seen it, but I remember the campaign. Yeah.
Oh
When they
my
were-
god, dude, it was hilarious.
Have
Oh,
you checked out Ryan's work, Aaron?
No, what is that?
Octagon?
oh, dude. Yeah,
Dude.
we'll get Rex to play the trailer when he comes back.
Yeah, so I put T Bunny's I put his trailer for community service on my show for the first time last night, and it's
Oh,
great.
cool.
It's very patriotic, put it that way. So,
What's your show?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, dude. I'm gonna have to back that though because I love
it's just
T Bunny.
my channel, Immortal Rising Comics. I
Alright.
usually I do I have a lot of like tabletop RPG guys, also Iron Age writers, and as well as Comicsgate guys. So that's pretty much who orbits around me. And yeah, I just switched formats. So like I'll have maybe two people on at the same time, and we'll talk about a few subjects, and then we'll talk about their stuff. So yeah, but most of my stuff was like one-on-one interviews. And
Yep.
sometimes I'd have somebody else sit in, but just mixing things up, you know.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I find it's more, you know, it's more like this where you have a small group and everybody's laughing and stuff like that. It's just more
Yeah,
entertaining
yeah.
for me too, you know.
If you get like the 10 people on a panel, it gets like hard to manage.
Too much. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
too much. And then if it's just one-on-one, you know, and maybe the person is new to YouTube, they're not used to being
Oh
on
God,
YouTube.
what are you giggling about over there, Kate?
What?
Nothing.
No, it was Eric saying, right?
It must have been Eric.
Virtually
Right.
naked. Yeah.
Exactly. There you go.
Misty
Carrie.
cloud. Nice.
You know, be careful what you ask for, Carrie. That's all I'm saying.
We will raid your show, Aaron. We will mess it up.
Is that an accurate map behind you, Aaron? All the constellations?
No, I don't believe so.
It could be.
Now they
Yeah.
slapped them all together on a blanket.
There's
Oh, that's a
What
blanket.
did you make it? Shadow?
no. It was
No, but I was involved in the production, Kate. How would you know?
The washer machine told me when you washed it.
Thank you,
I
Gary.
used to work
for
at a
dropping-
textile factory, Kate. Thank you for
Ooh.
tackling me yet again.
Oh, you think you're so big? I'm gonna pluck another feather out of your tail.
How's Octagon coming, Ryan? I'm just curious.
Hey, why don't we
Um,
check out Ryan's trailer?
Yes,
Right?
trailer, yeah.
I'm done coloring. So like now I'm just like
Ooh.
doing the like rewrite, you know, because like
Hmm.
the script, you know,
Somebody's
like
been
all the
upstairs
lettering
and
is like a
doesn't
year
belong.
old, you know, and then I added like you know a bunch, you know, then got it up to 48 pages, and now I'm like doing a rewrite, you know, like just kind of changing it around. I'll kind of show you if you want.
Yes.
I work mainly on the iPad, like, you know, toward the end of this thing. And
I sub to you, Aaron.
Oh, thank you very much. I hope you
You
enjoy the
said-
show.
Sub back to me, bitch.
Wow.
Damn.
Feeling some hostility
Do
there. Do
Aaron's
it.
like, well, maybe.
I'm fine. He knows. He gets my sense of humor.
I don't mind a dummy mommy. It's fine.
the last one's black.
Wow.
And like, here's
Oh.
some of the stuff
Man,
I
you're
added.
gonna put right in Kate's
So,
wheelhouse.
like I added.
Right? Shut up. I like
That's
this.
Treasure here.
That's a treasure trove. Hey, I just subscribed too, Aaron. I didn't know I was not subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, Timothy.
You're getting books back. You're getting subs, and you
I
look down at us. How
Did
can?
not-
How dare you? How dare you, Aaron?
Yeah,
That
look,
looks
This-
really good, Aaron.
that's
Looks
popping.
Ryan looks good. It's pop.
That looks
Very
great.
hot.
More bubbles, right, Kate?
Always.
Yeah, like so, like
More
what I'm
bubble.
doing, like wait a minute.
Timothy, that's Ryan James's art.
Yes.
So like when I'm doing a panel like this, I'm literally like doing the more bubbles mantra.
It really does
Uh-huh.
look great.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Yeah, it is.
Now I
And he
get to
put-
see the whole panel.
and he
That's
put-
fucking
And,
tight,
and
dude.
Ryan promised me that he's going to put a little K in one of the bubbles just for me. You have to look for it. I have to look for
He
it.
didn't promise you that. Now you're
Yes,
making
he did.
This is
Cool.
going to be a double page spread, like flat smack in the middle of the book.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's neat. Yeah.
All right. Well, he needs to work a Shadowhawk into one of the shadows somewhere.
Oh,
You got
He's
it,
got
buddy.
penguins back there. What
You
else
know,
you
I'm just
want?
fucking with you, Ryan.
For you, you got it.
Looks great.
So these are
Oh, dude,
like
it
the
was,
revised, not revised, but new kind of pages. Like so, like this panel was from like literally like a year ago, and then like this panel is new. Maybe like a month ago or 2 months ago.
yeah.
But it's based on an older drawing, isn't it? That you have?
Nope, it's just like
Because
there were
I
just,
thought
like,
I saw that in the
parts-
trailer where she's up against the wall there.
there were
Whoa.
parts where so I hired an editor. His name is Vaughn Coleman, and he's a pretty prolific comic skater. And he had like a bunch of suggestions for the book when it was at 40 pages. And I decided like the best way to handle it is sort of like rearrange things a little bit and add 8 pages. And then that way, like, I could ask a little more money for the book, and I could, get to where, like, like I could add in the stuff seamlessly, that he was sort of wanting. You know what I mean?
Is this your first book?
What's that?
Is this your first book?
Yeah.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Oh, wait for this trailer, dude. Wait for the trailer.
Oh, dude, yeah.
How
Wait
many
until
pages?
No need
man,
to wait for the trailer. Here it is.
Ryan's
Octagon
art
on
is
Indiegogo.
it's up.
I really gotta update the trailer too, but I would like to, I'd like to probably go to print like next week.
Oh, dude, really?
Or
Are you
maybe
ready?
2 weeks. I would say, like, I just want to, be able to get back and forth with Vaughn.
Okay, there's that image right there. So it
Yeah, that's just
won't-
like a black and white one of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dude, are you gonna do a black and white edition as well?
I would like to do like eventually a second chance campaign with different covers and everything on Fund My Comic.
Yeah,
like so this
dude,
so
yeah.
this first edition, these
if you
covers
go
will
on
never be
Fund My
printed
Comic-
again. And then I'm
If
gonna
you go on
do
for
a
my
second.
comic, Ryan, definitely do just a black and white. Like if you
Yes.
would even like if you would do an artist edition where it was like bigger than a regular comic book.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I would eat that up.
Cool. Well, it's a done deal for sure. I'll do it. I just
People-
don't know if it'll
people
be
love
on
the
this
black and
campaign
white.
or if it'll be on the Fund My Comic campaign.
Now, everybody's
when
going to get this
happening.
magnet, right? That you designed.
That is
Magnet.
cool. You're gonna make that a magnet. That's awesome.
That's
That is,
friggin-
you're looking at a
That's
magnet right
beautiful, dude.
there. That's one
I
of
love
them.
it.
Oh, okay.
And the octagon logo is like the wheel of time. Like it's the 8-spoke wheel of time, and it's also like very like highly symbolic. That it's very aware of like the New World Order. That's all going on.
Oh, dude, hold up.
Right,
Show
right.
Aaron that face again right there.
Which face?
Go back.
I like that one.
No, down a little bit. The girl, you're right here. Look at
Oh,
that with
yeah.
the waves reflected
Yep.
in it.
I saw
Oh,
that.
dude.
That's good
Oh,
stuff.
I love that. That's so good, Ryan.
Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you. Shay from Red Valkyrie, she
Mhm.
did some merch design for me and put that on a hoodie. It looked really cool.
Oh, bro, you're kidding me. I'm gonna have to check that
That's
out.
cool.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Well, let's
you see it
check
on
out the
Instagram.
trailer while we're at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do
That way we can all be informed.
that.
Yeah, Aaron, get with it.
An electromagnetic disturbance on the ocean floor
Just Shadow.
at the edge of the Bermuda Triangle
Exactly.
is being investigated by a private interest research company.
Nice assets.
Their lead scientist, Dr. Ruby Freeman, discovers a portal to a hidden realm full of anthropomorphic marine mammals.
I can't even say
The
anthropomorphic.
dolphin hybrids want
Yeah,
to
that's
use
easy.
humans for their genetic experiments. anthropomorphic walrus, Dr. Octagon, is not going to let that happen.
Look at that jar.
Jack Ock is cool as hell, dude.
48
Yeah.
pages
Mhm.
in full color by artist and writer
Look
Ryan
at that.
Jacobs.
Oh, it's beautiful, right? There's another one in here that says he's just got such great work on one of those. How big is it?
That's cool.
It's coming up, I think.
Nope, that's the end of it. I know
Oh,
when I
no.
get that.
That
Nice.
was in the original trailer. I think it was the same character, Ryan, that you had. The other, she was like more in a purple kind of light, and you had like all the detail on the cross hatching and stuff of the shading that you did on her face.
hmm
It was the kind of anthropomorphic fish girl.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful piece, dude. Do you got that handy where you can pull it up, or I know
Is
you
it on
changed
here
the
on the
trailer.
campaign? Is it on the campaign here? That image?
Well, I think when Ryan updated his trailer, he chopped that one for some reason, but that's like one of my favorite pieces.
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you're talking about her.
Very.
Yes,
That one?
Yep.
yep. And there's a close up shot of her where it's just like her shoulders and head, I think.
Mhm.
You can see all
I'm
the.
working on one right here.
Oh,
No,
nice.
there was one
Like
on the
a-
original
like-
trailer. It had a bunch of cross hatching and stuff on it. She was like kind of laying on that table. Maybe you just had the camera focused differently.
Laying
you
on the
could, like-
table. Yeah, this has got to be the one. So
Yeah, because you could like really see all like the cross hatching and stuff you did to shade her face and like the thin kind of thing she's got going on, like on her head or whatever. I think it was kind of like in a purplish tone, maybe like mauve. I don't know. But it was on the original trailer. When you switched up the trailer, you cut a couple of pieces.
okay, I'm pretty
That
sure
was-
this is it. So
Okay.
it's
So yeah, you just must have had
purple
the
laying on a table, cross hatching.
right. So you just must have had the camera like really focused just on her shoulders and head, maybe, where you could like really like see the detail on it. I don't. It was just a shot in that original trailer, and
Black and white?
no,
And it
color.
starts right here and it goes up.
I
Uh-huh.
swear it's that same pose, but maybe you did the shading in coloring, and that's why.
Sure, Shadow.
But
You
it
don't.
looked like it was all cross hatch. I don't know, dude. Whatever
Exactly.
you did, it was.
Shush
I love
This
it.
is the last one I just finished. And never mind the Bible verses. Like I just put those on like just to post
For text.
like on Twitter and Instagram.
Wow.
You know, just to show you like examples of the page. You know, so
Right,
this is the
okay.
final page of the.
Okay.
that,
Here's
that I
a
finished in the
question
book.
for you. Since I
And
can't
then,
describe it properly, do you still have the original trailer that you could play for us?
yes.
With your friend's music on it. I remember a friend did that for
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
It's on my YouTube channel.
Okay. I guess I
Can
can
you
look.
can you do
oh,
that, Rex?
Yeah, I can do that. Just
Yeah,
give me-
Rex can find it.
Like if you go to Octagon Comics
Yep, I will do
on
that.
YouTube.
Because I don't know, maybe you did all that like shading and everything in the coloring process, right?
The
I'm
original
not
trailer
sure.
is on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the original trailer before you changed the music. And actually, I really liked your buddy's music on that first trailer.
I
Yeah,
like
Sky.
it too. It's techno. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, it was cool,
He's
man.
awesome.
It-
you know,
it
he
was-
he was the DJ for Prince.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
not-
He's a
Holy
genius.
crap! I didn't realize that, dude.
Yeah,
You never
Wow.
dropped that before.
Yeah, well, no wonder he's so good.
yeah.
Now
Oh,
you
shit,
you do
DJ,
lighting. Have
shit.
you been doing any lighting for any shows or anything recently?
The writers are on strike.
Since I talked to you.
Yeah.
Lucky for me.
Oh, that's right. Aren't
So-
they? Oh, that's right.
I couldn't.
Oh shit!
if
So
you-
is everything
you know,
everything shut down? Huh?
when the writers went on strike last time, it was in like 2008.
It's been a while. Yeah.
No, 10, something like that.
Something like
Probably
that. I
right,
remember.
right during the last recession is when they went on strike. You know, they have really great timing. and,
Yeah, perfect time.
I think they're kind of
Yeah.
assholes, to be honest with you. And they were picketing like outside of the studio, and I still worked like for most of it because I was working on a TV show called Chuck, and we had episodes in the can. You know, so there were like 4 1-hour episodes written.
Why do I
Done.
recognize that name? What was Chuck?
It was an NBC show where it was like a superhero show where a guy like had a computer in his head.
Oh, dude, yeah, I remember that. That's why it rang a bell. I mean, Chuck, wait a minute.
Trailer
That's
1.0.
cool.
1.0.
Watch out, dude.
Yep.
Come on, pup.
Here we go. You watching Shadow?
All right, is this the original?
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you when I see the image, right?
I'm ready to jam.
Rock it.
Wow, this looks different from when I first saw it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember
dude.
it.
We got a lot more big old sharks.
I didn't remember that shark shot.
There's that buoy.
Shut up.
The artwork, I've been touching it up so much, the artwork like actually looks old to me now.
Man, it's
That
copy
baby's got
out
some
here
clear
all
packing
over
tape
again.
holding it up.
The flotation devices. Shut up.
Okay, this is the girl.
Applications.
But wait.
That one,
No, not that image. It comes later. God, look at those monsters. They're awesome.
Yep.
that was the original page.
Ah, dude. Dude, you so man, your artwork is so beautiful. Look at that. Oh,
Appreciate it.
oh, look at the tentacle work. Oh my god. Dude, you're gonna be hot in Japan, I'm telling you.
I'm big in Japan.
Everybody's big. Never mind.
Like,
More
David
bubbles,
Hasselhoff.
bubbles.
There you
Bubbles.
go, cake.
Woohoo!
I'm
Alright, it comes
6'3".
up
I'm already big in Japan.
Towards the end of the
Yeah, there you go.
You said that. I did not.
No, come on.
I did not.
Now, did you see the image that you were looking for?
No,
Shadow, in that?
I didn't.
All right,
see
let's play it again. Hell.
No, dude.
I love you,
I
Ron.
don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently, I must be seeing things in my head.
You know, it's because of, you can't see, what is that? You said it's image by image, right? What'd you call that? Is that toy from the 80s? Shit.
Oh yeah, what's that? There's some kind of.
I don't know.
There's a theory about that crap where you know, if
I'll
enough
remember what I'm
people
talking about
believe
after.
it happened, it like becomes.
No, that
God, dude,
toy
I
where
swear
you,
there was another
click on
picture
the
of that
slide.
same girl though.
slide goes through, goes around. Can't remember what was it called. Yeah, that's all right.
Didn't you have a slower version of this at first, Ryan?
There's
Oh,
Where
not
was-
too quick for you. Even on the
Uh,
topic.
there was a much
Go to
mellower
maybe the
version of
second
this
trailer.
where the scenes didn't
Look
give
at the scaling. Look at the scaling on this
Bro,
live.
I'm just trying to find the one image that I saw, and I know I wasn't hallucinating.
Now, Shadow, are you sure you weren't drunk?
And look at that whisker work. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Whisker work.
Yep.
That's a baby Leviathan too.
Wow.
Now,
Or a
now
blood
are
one.
these guys going to make it in the final cut right here? These shark guys or whatever? Are they going to be in the book?
Mhm, yeah.
Okay.
Are they gonna make it like as far as like survival?
Red, you can't. No spoilers.
No, I'm not
mister.
asking that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if they're still in the book because I haven't seen them
Yeah.
elsewhere. Okay.
Look at that whale, dude. Ah,
So
Flubber!
Sunset, the redheaded girl, like that, she's the pod leader of the red pod. So like that, those are her.
okay,
villains.
when we get to the
I
one
like
where
this game.
it's got the waves and stuff on her face, pause for a second.
Okay. The light reflection.
Uh-huh.
Look at
Right there.
that tentacle work is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, right here. Hold on, let me stop. Pause. Let me turn it.
Fix it, baby. Fix it. Adjust it, Shadow. Hurry up. We ain't got time for you.
I swear to God, it was a different image, but whatever.
Yeah.
Could just, it's just Shadow being Shadow. I live in my own
Bubbles.
world.
More bubbles for Kate.
Yay!
And one of them's gonna have a K in
Kate.
How
How
dare
dare
you?
That's going to be a great looking magnet. Come on.
Ah, dude, that's gonna be wicked.
Yep.
I can't wait to stick that one up on my fridge with the
Yeah.
rest of the CG magnet. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what I don't know.
Dude, I
like-
got like 32, 33 of them now, man. I got a bunch of magnets.
I may do a surprise set of magnets. I don't know. I want to do something special that I got something that I didn't. say I
Oh,
was
bro,
gonna do.
if you do like a surprise set, do those painted ones. Those
Mm.
would be freaking
I've been
crazy.
doing shrinky dinks with my daughter, and
Oh,
they come
those
with
are great.
and the paper
still make
actually that I've got like comes with keychains.
Mm.
Oh.
Or you can
Yeah.
put it in keychain. Yeah.
I was
Oh, dude,
thinking
that's
about maybe
amazing.
making keychains. Like
Yeah.
it'd be kind of funny.
Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know
Yeah,
they
you know,
still
like,
made those.
Like you know how people like draw, like sketch cards or whatever.
Yeah.
This is one for CG. I was thinking like you can just draw on the shrinky dink,
Oh, nice.
and then have that shrunk down, and then put it on a keychain. You could actually like carry around your
Cyberfrog?
original art.
Cyberfrog keychain. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that'd
that-
be cool.
I
Oh,
love
dude.
shrinky dinks.
I love
would-
that
would
idea.
do the
I didn't know
Marvel-
that. I thought
and
they
what's so
outlawed
dope
those
about 'em-
things. Because remember when we were kids? Well, no, you're too young, Ryan. But when I was doing them back when we were kids, we couldn't wait long enough for them to cool off, so we'd always grab them and burn ourselves. Like, oh, that's so cool! Ah!
or,
right?
or stretch 'em.
And
Yeah.
and they get so right. And remember, like I don't know if you tell me if you remember, like they get way smaller than your drawing.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I
they-
mean? Like
they
so.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. They like you would
They
draw in
shrink
like I
down,
think
but they shrink
it
down.
would be like a
nice, you know
4
what I
inch
mean?
Easy,
tall
Kate.
piece
Crystal
of
clear.
plastic, and it would shrink
Hey,
down
it's
to like
bedtime.
maybe an inch
Hey, Glenn.
and a half or something like that. You know, it would really shrink down, and when you put it in the
Glenn,
oven,
we need to. Glenn, are you still there? We need to
Easy,
get together,
Kate.
man. I've got a job.
I got a job for Glenn. Glenn's
got a
like,
job
no,
for
I'm avoiding
Glenn,
this
yeah.
at all costs. I'm retired.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be
Well,
on with Sunday.
He's doing
Kansas
hats,
City
brother. I
time,
mean,
yeah,
come on.
Dan Lawless will be on,
Nice.
and he'll be doing. I think he's going to draw Conan, a Conan draw stream, and we're going to
Yeah.
talk. Conan.
I might
I'll be-
even break out the old pencil and draw a cone.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. And then
Make
send it
sure
to
it's sharp, not dull.
Kate doesn't like the.
I draw with the eraser on, Kate.
I love the shrinky dinks. I used to. I may still have them somewhere, but where you're right, they would shrink down, and I would do. One of my favorites was Mr. Fantastic, and I actually, stretched his arm
Mr. Who?
out.
Eric.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Cool.
I think my wife like just ordered like a pack of paper, like basically, you know, on Amazon. That was just a pack of Shrinky Dink paper, and
Isn't
then
it
it
like
came with a
tracing
bag of
paper?
keychains.
Right?
Really?
Tracing
Okay,
paper?
you can get it by the pack now?
You can get it by the pack. Yeah, you can get a
Oh,
pack of
that's
Shrinky Dink
awesome.
paper.
Dude, that's so
Kinda
Very
dope.
cool. I've got
Carrie
major
wants to
ideas.
know how your job search is going, Shadowhawk.
It's going well. I'm flooding the market with resumes right now and just waiting on calls back. I got an amazing one yesterday, but it required relocation, and my family just ain't
Relocating.
ready for that at this moment.
Yeah.
But it would have like doubled my income.
Wow.
So I was like, honey, we can do this. And she was like, no, we can't. 6 weeks is not enough time. And I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. Wow.
Yeah.
Is school out right now for the kids, Shadowhawk?
Huh?
Is
Yeah, my
school
daughter,
out?
dude, amazingly enough, my daughter's been off since Memorial Day weekend. Friday
Same.
before Memorial Day was her last day. Now,
Mine has
last
one more
year,
week.
yeah, last year she went to school until like 2 weeks into the month of June before she got out of school. This year she got out right after Memorial Day. She did the weekend, and then Tuesday morning I was like, "Why the fuck is she not up for school, Jamie?" I'm yelling at her. Dad, school's out. I'm like, "No, it's not. You got 2 more weeks." She's like, "No, I don't." Their
It's
mom's
out
like,
here
"Yeah,
as
no,
well in
she's
Florida.
done. School's over." I'm like, "Oh, sorry to yell at you, kiddo. Go back to sleep."
Well, not to get sidetracked, this is the closeout for Immortal Rising,
Yes, it
10-hour
is. Woohoo!
stream.
Right.
Sector 102 right here, people. Get in there
Is
and
it-
back it now
it's
while
your
you
closeout.
can.
And
We're,
Ryan
we're almost
too. And
2.5
Ryan
hours
too.
down. We're going
Yeah.
all the way, baby, all the way to 3
Yeah.
o'clock.
And
'Cause that's,
Right on.
Octagon,
that's when they
Ryan,
cut it
where
off on
are you
Indiegogo.
on?
Rexy
You're
did,
live on
Rexy
Fun
did
My
that for
Comic
me.
right now, right?
Yeah, we
What?
did Chrome Dog and Octagon the same
Yeah,
night. I
Yes.
think that's the
So
first
me
Are
and
you?
time
Madison
That's
hung
what
out
I'm
with him
that
all
we've
night long.
had that CG's ever had a double closeout. I can't think of another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you
Yeah,
were
I
on
was
Rex.
so
That's
tired,
how
man.
I
I
found
had such a
you.
big headache, and I was like, I want to go to bed.
You,
All right,
you
Ryan.
were you were a trooper. You did
Where are
good.
you at? Where's can people still get Octagon actively
Yeah.
before you close out? Are you
Yeah,
still
you can
on?
get this. Okay, so I'm gonna close it as soon as I make the printing order. You know what I mean? Like it's like as soon as like I have the number of covers that I'm going to print, then I'm gonna close it. And that could be,
Gotcha.
you know, I don't know if I want to announce it. Like maybe I'll just close it.
Okay, but where
What
are you
about
available right now?
Or
Is it
maybe
Fun
it's
My
better
Comic
to
or is it still in
countdown, you know, like
Indiegogo? Or
Bankrupt. What?
I
Bancroft
said,
for
are you
sure.
still on Indiegogo at the moment, or are you at Fun My Comic right now?
Yeah, I'm just on it. So like these two, because like I don't think Fun My Comic was
Not when you
launched
first
yet.
launched. No, you would know. No.
So
Okay, so you haven't gone over there yet. Okay.
yeah, so I launched in March, and like I just want to how I want this book and like all of my future endeavors to be, like I want them to be very limited, and I want it to be very upfront, like on how limited they are.
No.
You know, like so,
Okay.
like
Man, you people.
you know, you have like I want like my backer, you know, because like my backers, like I want them to know like they're getting like a 1 out of 100 book or a 1 out of 200 book.
Yeah.
Period.
I
You know
get
what I mean?
Yeah.
I
And
get
like
that.
and none of them are gonna pop up again, or you know what I mean?
What about
Okay. Here's a little something for you, Ryan. I don't know if you thought about it, but have you thought about numbering each issue? If you're gonna
Yeah,
keep,
I've
if you're
thought
gonna
about
keep
all that
them
kind
that
of
low,
stuff, like that's like sort of I've
I
thought
mean,
about a
'cause
lot of things
to a
that like other
collector,
people
dude,
don't
that kind
do.
of
You
shit
know what
is.
I mean? I don't know if I
Well,
want
for
to
collectors, bro, I mean that
break
kind
new
of thing is
territory.
really cool. Like if
Yeah.
you're number 2 or 3 out of 300, you know, and you're like
Pick my
third
number.
backer,
Pick
it's
my
fair
number.
on
What
you
would
both.
it be?
You know, when
69.
you go to if you go to sell that later or what have you, other collectors are like, yeah, that's cool. You know,
Like you would actually
so
want it like written on the book.
yeah, like if you sign it like on the inside cover, the outside cover, what have you, just
Whoa.
put
Sign all the
one
books.
of like 1/
Sorry, not sorry.
however many you sold, like
I don't know if
150.
everybody wants a signed book though.
Well, that's the thing. People that do want it signed, I think they would dig that. That's all.
I'd put it as an add-on.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
I
Adam
don't
yeah,
mind
Post.
charge an extra $5 for it.
Adam Post with his comic line back in the early 90s, they did serial numbered books. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
it would say this
Marvel
many
even
out of
did that a couple
18,000
of
or this
times.
many out
Yeah,
of 10,000.
Marvel did it with Prince. They
You had
did
an
it with books.
individual number. Everyone was
Mhm.
individually numbered.
Yeah, it
individual
just
numbers is kind of cool. I do like that idea.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
thought
got
it
a
was
bunch
pretty
of
cool
them
at
in
the
my
time.
collection, dude, and those
Well,
are like the
it
ones
would be
that
cool if if because you get a list of like backer and have the number of what they are. It'd be kind of cool to write it in there.
But I have to, and I get what Ryan's
yeah,
saying. Like I
backer
had
number
100.
one, backer
I
number
had
two.
Yeah.
100
Yep.
of my book printed, and that was it. Everybody knows
Mhm.
there's only 100.
And dude,
Yeah.
there were a bunch of guys in the early days of CG that said, if you're one of my first 50 or 100 backers, your name is going in the back of the book. And there's going to be all the backers are
That's
listed.
always cool. Yeah. I
But not
want
my
to.
phone number.
I backed at
wanted to
least
do that,
I
but
backed at least 10 or 15 books that said that, and
but how
I've
do you
only
do
found my name in like 2 of them.
like
So I don't
how
know.
do you
I
how
don't
do
know
you
what
get
happened in the
names?
translation there, but
'Cause, like I heard Kickstarter has a survey where you can put in a name or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Indiegogo
Shadow.
I'm going to put
right?
in my social security number.
Do you
I
want your
have
real name
handles,
or
but I don't really have names.
your handle?
What that?
either
Yeah,
one.
exactly. Do you want to be
I
doxxed or
didn't
do you want
find
to
either one in like 80% of the ones that it was supposed to be there. I found it in like 2, and
Well,
one
a
of
lot
them
of
was
people
one of
use
them
their
was
name,
Shadow, and one of
their
them was my
YouTube
real
name.
name.
No,
I don't know. If
I would
I mean,
like the
everybody knows
number.
my
I would like
real
the
name
number
if you
because
really
I
want
can
to
go
look
on my
it up.
computer and print out when I backed his book what number I was, and I can just slide it into the comic book if I so wanted to. As a
Well, I
number,
mean,
because
that's one of the things that
Ooh, that
kind of
gives me a good idea. Thanks,
it's
Kate.
fun about
you're
CG
welcome.
and these
I
indie
come out with them
launches
once in a while.
doing
Yeah.
Good
like
job, good
you
job,
have
good
people that
job.
Yeah,
people that try to get in there and get backer
and,
number one. You know, you
and
get
Kate, like you're thinking too, like you would go in order of backer, right? Like just like Shadow just said too, right?
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
your name
When
and
I
the
got,
backer number.
well, no,
In book.
I would prefer just a number, because I can print out when I got the receipt that confirmed that I bought your book and it gave me a number.
Yeah, you just go by the Indiegogo number.
Yeah, Indiegogo
And
number.
that's one thing that Fund My Comic needs to fix. Is you need to get a backer number when you back a book on that. Because
That'd be
that's
cool.
important to backers. You know, that's like
Thanks,
internet clout. Like I'm backer number. There are dudes that like fucking are rabid to be backer number one on these campaigns. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But that drives the fan community. You know, so you want that.
Yeah.
You want to have rabid fans.
But what if they
right?
don't want? What if they don't want anything written on their book? You know, like should it
Yeah.
be like
Yeah,
a
there
Well,
are
you
some
give
people
them the
Well,
option.
I like that's why I
You
like
give
Kate's
them
idea.
you give them the
You
option.
just print it out and put it with it, you know.
And
Then
I've
There's my
seen people
certificate
that
right
have
there
given
in
me
case
the
I wanted
option
to
of
resell it. It's not to Kate in Orlando. I mean, I can go and take it many years later.
No,
you
that's
don't want
personalized.
you
We're
don't
just
want
talking
personalized
autograph.
and now
Yeah.
personalized. I would say you have to pay for it. Like that
Yeah.
should be an extra charge if you want it.
Well, that's
written
what I
out.
did as an add-on for mine. If you want a signature, it was $20.
You
Okay.
sucker.
But then you should personalize it. You know,
That's
you
my
should say-
job. What the fuck?
Well, what I'm saying is like just give people the option, like maybe for a $5 add-on. Okay, you
Yeah,
want it
I mean,
signed or,
5 is fine.
signed or not?
I wanted to
And
have
do you want it
something
signed on the inside of the cover or the outside of the cover? Because a lot of people don't want signatures on the outside.
on the outside. Yeah.
So you do it on the inside, and then you just add the backer number, whatever, out of however many sold. And I guarantee you, the people that are like, come on, Rex, you know you like to see that kind of thing on there, right? I don't like the personalized messages because that like
I don't
throws
either.
some
That
people off.
limits it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
nobody
Right.
wants two
but
Larry
if
Stan
you've got
Lee.
a
No.
numbered limited issue, you know, 1 of 500, 1 of 250, 1 of 100. I mean,
Right.
come on, man. There's fucking how many billions of people in the world, and you've got 1 of 100 books.
Yeah,
And
it
then
makes you think of like turtles,
it's
you know,
beyond rare. It's
and
Yeah.
like
Yes.
Yeah.
and like there's a lot of really cool prints and like t-shirts and stuff like that, you know, like a lot of like artists I like follow on Instagram and stuff, you know, and they'll be like, okay, like this shirt is one, you know, this shirt is like I'll say like, you know, a relatively inexpensive one's like $100, you know, like this one's $100. There's going to be 100 of them made. The artist's signature is on the shirt, you know, and like he has that reputation of like never going back on his word. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
people
and
that
those
know
things
it, like
will
they
sell out
are like,
every time.
damn, like you got one. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they
they'll
know,
sell
you know,
out
they're in the,
in
you
like
know,
the
they're up
first
on it.
couple hours, you know,
Yep.
every time.
Yep.
Gone.
Well,
100 of them, shit.
I hate to go back to the old argument, but Ryan and I get the whole collectible thing. Okay, I got COAs, I got rare
Oh,
books.
here goes Rex coming after Malin again.
No, not necessarily mailing, but it's like EVS, you know, Wreck Planet. Okay. If he prints, I think at one time he said 70,000, and now I think it's probably over that. But what version of it is it? Is it Aztec version? Is it, you know, Del Keon? Is it the one that I'm still waiting on? The one Jay Lee.
Oh.
Is it his?
Well, dude, nobody's getting their complete box sets or anything until fucking
Okay.
Salamandroid Destiny.
Yeah, I
comes
never
out.
ordered a box set. I'm almost glad I didn't now. So anyway,
All right, dude.
the
Whatever,
thing of it
man.
is,
Oh,
they
God, here
talk
we go.
rarity, right? And EVS says he prints like maybe 25% over what the total print run is. Well, I guarantee you, 25% over 17,000 is still way less than what the big two are doing. Way less than some of these you know, Dark Horse, and it's rare,
Oh, yeah.
dude. How rare do you want to make it? Non-existent, where nobody hardly gets it. I mean,
Mhm.
I just kind of grin when I say, because even the top, you know, seller, which is Cyberfrog, is still low print run in my book. Not as
Yeah,
low.
dude. But look at the
My
prices that
Ashton, which was
EVS's
only
back
100, but
issues are going for already.
Right. Like on
His
eBay.
back issues are going for fucking premium prices before they
okay,
even
people put
fucking
them
make it
on
into
for
people's
premium
hands.
prices. Are they getting that? It's one thing to ask a premium price, and it's another just to say, "Hey, I just sold my Salamandroid for, you know, X amount of dollars." You know,
Yeah.
Have you been
because
trying to
you
sell
say
it,
this
Rex?
is going for big bucks. I bought this not too long ago, maybe less than a year, maybe a year ago.
Do you got a list?
145.59, and this
Is
is
it?
Salamandroid's first appearance.
And do you have it listed?
How much is that $150 worth now?
Is
You
it
know,
listed,
that
Rex?
book is that book is
You're
worth more than
talking
the
all
paper in
kinds
your
of
pocket.
smack over here, but is it listed on your channel for sale?
You hush. Don't raise your tone.
No,
Shut it.
I want to know. Is it
Yeah.
listed on your channel, Rex? You're talking
You
all
know
kind of
it's not.
smack.
You know it's not.
Oh, drama.
I
Ding,
know
ding.
it's not. Right.
This is the
So,
best part.
hush.
Knock down, drag out.
I have no doubt I made a good investment before it just started climbing, but
Did you ask
I mean,
Shadow what he's having for dinner yet, Rex?
no, I haven't. What are you
I didn't
having for
miss that
dinner?
part, did I?
What are you having for dinner?
He's grouchy.
He's having gin. He's having gin for dinner.
Whoop, whoop.
He's got to go check. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just saying that, you know, the CG community is hung up on
Oh,
this. And,
I was laughing and trying to take a drink at the same time. Not a good idea. Oh, Anyway,
through the nose. Did
Yeah.
you see that Twitter video where the little girl or no, she puts what did she put in there? A Mentos or what was it?
oh, in the Coca-Cola, yeah, it's a Mentos.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Mentos makes life fresh, buddy.
Yeah, she tried to contain it and it come out streaming out of her nose, man. She's
Oh,
like, feel the
That's
burn.
just hilarious.
Yeah, it's going everywhere.
I didn't try it yet, but I
You
got
can launch a
Mentos
2-liter
kit.
bottle like a rocket with like 4 Mentos and a 2-liter of Coke.
Mhm.
You
I
just
got a
fucking
kit for
launch
the
that thing,
2-liter
throw
bottle.
it down on the ground, and it'll shoot off like 150 feet up.
man,
in the
y'all
air.
getting me hot in here. Y'all shooting off and stuff. I need to take a break.
Just blasting everywhere,
Oh, my.
all over the walls, ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
she always
Sticky.
takes everything like right to the
Sticky.
gutter.
Sticky.
Do not bring a blacklight in here.
Oh God.
Ryan.
Isn't that like the original
Sticky.
Guardians of Joe?
I got a queen.
Well, just patch things up with Shadowhawk. I have to
Sorry,
show
Ryan,
him
was that-
some werewolf.
I didn't mean to talk over you. bro.
Ooh, I like werewolves.
Eric said Ryan was talking.
Please don't apologize. Please.
I am properly chastised.
Oh,
Your
cool.
show.
Oh, what? Damn it. Yeah.
There you go,
Jenny.
Shadowhawk.
There you go.
Very top transform. Damn it.
Need a Snickers bar, baby?
We're a werewolf for a moment.
Hey, Gabe.
I
Or
used
you
to
want
know the
Butterfinger?
scarecrow
Butterfinger
by
or-
brain
Or
fog by heart.
Snickers bar.
Happy Friday, Gable.
What we need is some more gay comics. I actually have
Oh,
one of these.
God.
Conversing with the clouds, consulting with the rain.
Yeah.
There was
Gay
actually
comics,
more
they're
than
so
one
fun.
gay comic out of more than one gay publisher.
Oh God,
Yeah, it's true.
It's not very gay.
we'll have a gay old time.
We'll
Just
have
like
a
the
gay
French.
old time. Yeah, gay used to mean something different, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It meant
Yep.
happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What
What
happened?
we need is a
Some
Jack
people are
Kirby. Look at that page work from Jack Kirby. Come on, folks. Look at that machinery. Look at that imagination.
I know.
Wow, Ryan let loose.
I
some
need to
kind of
get something from
undersea
Kirby
monster.
on my wall.
And he did it when no one
Gable,
else
you finally made it,
was
mister.
even thinking this stuff up.
I should
you
just
know?
go to his website and buy like a poster or something. That's what I need to do.
You are
Yeah.
late, sir. You will be
You need to
punished.
get on Brian's board and get his book.
Good one.
I did. It's
You
a
know-
bubble.
If I had a little extra coin, I'd probably pick up Immortal Rising for one.
Oh, thank you.
And then next, I want the Frazetta Toshin book.
Oh.
Like,
I don't know.
Are you guys familiar with you are, Rex? You know Toshin, right? The
Uh-huh.
book publisher.
Rocketeer.
Rocketeer, yeah, isn't that cool? A bronze. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that an actual bronze?
that's a bronze.
Oh, damn. That's pretty cool.
I lament Dave Stevens passing away. He just had a good cheesecake, clean line. It was
Dude, I lament
humorous.
the last, like, 4 years of comic legends that have been dropping like live. Are you kidding me? We've lost
I mean, it's kind of
a
Oh, yeah.
bunch of guys in the last couple of years.
Neil
man.
Adams,
They're just-
Tim Sale,
That's great.
Tim Lyle,
oh God,
George Perez. I mean, you
George
name it.
Perez just went
Yeah,
recently.
Phoenix.
Shit, dude. I mean, it's
Yep.
like every time you turn around, there's another legend like going bloop off the face of the map. It's like, oh, how are comics gonna recover?
Believe
And the
it or
mainstream is
not,
doing
Colin
nothing.
Smith posed the
Nothing to help.
question that I posed yesterday to you, Shadowhawk.
Yeah.
He said, "I wonder if you could only keep a single comic book," and that's what I asked you. Which
Oh,
one
dude,
would
I
you
can't
choose?
even answer that question.
He was
That's
asking that, and he said that this one I'm gonna have. I don't think I have this issue. I might
No,
have.
he said
But
it.
he said it
That
would be this
you
Raven
you
boat.
misinterpreted the question. He said your favorite cover of all time, and he showed a Silver Surfer cover from Jack Kirby. He
Yes,
said
he
your
did.
favorite cover, not if you only had one book. If you had to pick your one favorite cover.
That's right,
You,
Rex. He's
you
right.
misinterpreted
Well,
the
look, I'm
tweet.
reading this verbatim. He says, I wonder if you could only keep a single comic book, which one would you choose? No collections, no original graphic novels, just individual issues. Mine would be 1982's Brave in the Boat by Alan Burnett and Jim Aparo. So I wonder what's special about that.
That's
I
a
guess
whole different
Yeah, let's
tweet
check that
dude,
out.
than the original one. See?
What?
Rex, move the goalpost. The original tweet was the Silver Surfer fucking cover, and the guy said if you had one cover that was your favorite one in your collection.
okay, you must be talking about something else because actually I came up with
No,
that out of
dude,
my
when you
head
brought it up,
yesterday.
when you brought it up yesterday, you used that as the example, and you said if you could only keep one comic book, this guy said that, and it wasn't that at all. This guy said if you had one cover in
Okay.
your
All
collection,
right. I got you.
whatever.
I got you.
And
I'll go. Yeah.
you just changed up the subject, and it's like I can't pick just one comic out of my collection.
Right. Yeah, I know that's kind of an
Fair.
unfair question. And I think I was
Yeah,
extrapolating.
dude,
I
I
don't
got
think he was
18,000 comic books. How am I supposed to pick one?
Whoa.
to me
That's
it would
a-
probably
Out of
be
how
one
many?
sentimental value.
What
Something
we
that
figure
really
out, Rex?
broke-
Around 17, 18,000.
Wow.
Right. Yeah, we figured up about 16, 17,000. I used to have one of these. I might even still have
somewhere
part
in
of Spider-Man web shooter back from the
No,
70s.
dude. I told you when I got busted when I was 10 years old, I shoplifted this
Hey, what's
from
up,
a
Timothy?
store.
Oh, you shoplifted this? You did?
Oh, dude, my dad is a cop,
Oh,
and he
Oh,
busted
and
me.
your dad was
I
a
was
cop.
in my room opening it up and strapping it on my wrist, and he's like,
Uh-huh.
"How'd you get that? I didn't give you money for it." I'm like,
Yeah, sure, come in.
So fucking busted. That was the first and last
your
time I ever shoplifted anything.
watch your language, this child here.
And how did he
Oh,
resolve?
what?
Did he make you go back, take it back, or
Why do we
what?
have children here?
Well, it was Ryan. He's muted. He had somebody come
Yeah.
in.
In the
Oh,
background.
oh, I'm sorry.
Shush. Ooh,
That's all
snower.
right. It's okay. Continue with your thought.
You know, I love you, Kate.
Timothy Olsen says, "Wait, this can't be a stream.
Oh,
This is drunk."
no. You missed the drama, Aaron. No.
Oh, happy
Don't-
birthday to Jerry Mathis!
Oh my God.
Am I saying his name right?
I'm like
That played
way
the Beaver.
behind in the chat.
Jerry Mathis.
Leave it to Beaver.
Really?
Yeah, he's
How old is
75
he?
today.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
I assumed
Wait a
older.
minute.
I don't know why. There he is.
75.
Look at that
Wow.
guy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Eric, you bastard.
I know.
You were my friend.
Large head. What does he look like today?
Yeah, large head.
Oh.
It looks like the wife's got a broke arm. What the hell is that?
Oh. Well, it's the
Oh,
50s.
dude. I pulled up to the gas station today
Wife beater?
on my way home from work. And I see this girl walking out, right? And she's wearing a tank top, and,
Nice.
she's not ugly, she's not great. Just
Sure.
average. And she's just strolling out. She's got a little, 4-year-old kid behind her. I'm like, oh. And I look again because something looks off. And she's missing an entire arm below the shoulder, dude. It was like, oh, yeah, that's what's fucking messed up.
Well, you don't know what it's caused from. I was just doing the
It was
swag.
just like you don't see it right. At the
Tank
first,
top. I was like coming out and making an entrance.
she was wearing a tank top, and she had no left arm. It
Well,
was
something
crazy.
happened.
Yeah, but did she have a great rack? Like that's kind of more important.
Well, that's what caught my eye.
There
And
we
then
go.
I was like, something ain't right. And then I went, oh, she's missing an arm.
First you saw what was the most important, and then you looked
So
around.
yeah, I went through like multiple emotions, like very quick.
We do not talk about flotation devices here at the moment. Believe me, you don't
Emotion.
want to know.
Emotional damage.
What is
Today in
that?
Antarctica,
What are we looking at?
it's minus 57.
That's a
Yeah.
frozen Coke.
And I tried to pour a can of Coke.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
happens
all
when
good.
you try and pour it in Antarctica.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you try to pee in Antarctica. So don't
Today,
do it.
How would you know? You shush.
Oh, you imagine having that icicle in your freaking urethra? You're gonna be running inside going, oh my god! Putting your dick in the fireplace.
Whoa! All right.
I don't know where you've been, but you ain't coming near me, baby. No. It'd be all. It'd be swiveling now.
I think they have shots for that.
Hell no. Oh hell
Right?
no.
You like
Kate
Mr.
just
Miyagi.
encourages me.
Wow. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying
the
to
coldest,
find that
the
footage.
coldest, the coldest that's
man.
gotten around me is negative 40. That was, I'm like, holy crap! It killed batteries in both my cars. I will have a
Oh,
truck
yeah.
and a
The
car.
code will
Killed
do
both
that.
batteries. Insanity. Yeah, a negative. He said negative like 57 or something like that. Wow, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
We were doing stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
that where we
insane.
take hot water,
I'm
and
right
throw it in the
outside
air and
Chicago.
it'll
We
freeze. We were doing that. Like it was super cold. Anyways, sorry.
Oh, you'll get frostbite within a couple of minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're uncovered.
we've had minus 20, minus 30 right here outside Chicago. multiple
Don't be talking about getting cold and nipply, okay? Just stop it.
Wow.
Just
Like I said,
stop.
it
They
was
don't
like,
call me the white
Stop.
nipple for nothing, Kate. Because it's
Check this,
ice.
check this out. They are getting good with these things.
Oh, this is cool.
sad.
Yep.
Because that would freak you out if you were driving by and saw that
Oh
shit.
yeah, I'd break my car.
Remaster.
I bet you people get in accidents all the fucking time.
That's good advertisement though. It catches your.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. But
I mean, it looks like it's really reaching out. Look at that.
it's got to distract people on the road, dude. It has to.
That is wild that they can.
But yet they are a third world country, and when they need our support.
Exactly. They're a developing country. They get it straight.
Ah, Kate, I love you.
What
They're
country?
developing.
Where was that at?
So,
Oh,
I don't know. It didn't say, but it's probably China. China.
China.
That's,
China.
That's Trump's.
China.
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 Speaking of like cool 40 below
You know,
things,
rhymes
I saw
with
on
vagina.
Instagram.
China.
Rhymes
China.
with vagina.
There was this guy that like did a bubble, like blowing a bubble on a little stick, and then like the bubble like was just like sitting on top of the stick, and or like maybe like a golf tee or something like that, and then it like froze.
Oh,
Like-
I saw
like-
that. Yeah.
Did you see that one? That's so cool.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That was a really imaginative one.
Here's what it was right here. It says,
I've seen guys
what
that
is
do
your
like.
favorite comic book cover? But
Yeah.
he was not asking, your favorite. I mean, he was asking your favorite comic book cover, but I looked at this book and I kind of flipped it on its head and I said, if you could only have one book, what would it
Right,
be?
but you switched. That's what I was saying. You switched up the question. When I answered the question, it was the original question, and then you were like, "Well, but what about this?" And I'm like, "Oh, fuck! Well, I can't do that. I wouldn't be able to choose just one. I would have to, like, whatever I ended up with after the shipwreck and survival, and whatever made it through that didn't get destroyed by water." I got one.
Oh, shut up. That's a curse.
Whatever it is.
This
That's
was
all I've got.
back in
Yeah.
1985. Back in 1985, this DC Comics Presents comic book, which I don't think that they're, it's a crisis sort of tie-in book, right?
Yeah.
Their 50th
Mhm.
anniversary, but 186,000 print run on that book, and there's
Damn,
nothing
dude.
really special about it.
And that's a fucking Superman and Supergirl.
Well,
of all
right.
things.
if it's a tie-in, that
Yeah.
might be why.
No,
Well, yeah,
no,
it was a
no,
tie-in
comics
to
was
the
selling
Crisis.
at, bro. I mean, X-Men was selling probably $250,000
Sorry,
at that
guys.
time.
$250,000.
Comics-
A lot, yeah.
Comics were booming, and yet they weren't. I mean, they were just really they were
Booming.
booming.
Boo,
Yeah.
boo, 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 boo.
Do you
booming.
remember DC's Who's Who, the definitive guide directory to the DC universe? Number 17,000. So number 17 sold 137,000, almost 138,000. Number 18 was 133,000. Number 20, 129,000. As you see the run go, it gets lower and lower and lower, which is kind of on par. Number 21 was 126,000.
How often were they being put out?
I believe these were coming out monthly, weren't they? Shadowhawk, the directory.
There you go, Ryan. See numbers, just numbers.
monthly book.
Yeah,
Okay.
monthly book every month.
Dude,
that one
That's
has a
what's
George
fucking
Perez
amazing.
cover.
The
on it.
numbers they
That's
were
a
putting
bad
out
idea.
on a monthly
That's the
basis.
George Perez cover. Both
Yes,
of those
they
are
do.
George Perez covers.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
every
those
month.
are- I always love those like Marvel and encyclopedias or whatever.
Oh, dude, the Marvel Universe ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh,
great.
they
I had a
were
few of
so
those.
Material.
nice.
Those were
I got
awesome.
the
But, like,
first
I wasn't
series,
buying
and
them
I
every
got the
month.
whole second series. It was the expanded series or whatever it's called.
This,
Well,
Well,
Doom
remember what it's
Patrol
called
with
for.
this-
Don't tell me something I don't know.
This
Hmm.
Doom Patrol with the Steve Lytle cover
Oh,
sold 121,000.
I've seen that one.
How old is that? How old is
look at
that?
that.
80s.
That's freaking awesome.
80s?
Yeah, 40 years ago, less maybe.
Holy shit!
Less.
I got
So,
There it is.
what was the
15
original price
squirrels
versus what it was
my yard
auctioned
right
for?
now.
Hello?
Retail price 75
My dog
cents.
will go out there and have
Okay, then. Boom. Numbers, Ryan. Numbers.
Totally.
No, Marvel Universe. Marvel Handbook.
Numbers
is
and
cool.
bubbles.
Honestly,
Marvel
numbers.
Universe.
Numbers. Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by numbers? What is this shorthand?
Well, with
talk
the
we got
first
going?
print, he comes out with anybody that
Print
okay, as a consumer with
Yeah.
marketing background, I'm coming back out as like, okay, if I get Ryan or Aaron on the first time, my boobs are bigger than hers. Get her off of me. Anyway,
Get her off of
but then what I'm saying,
Get
what
her
I'm
off
saying
of
is
me.
like
I
the
will
first.
not do that.
How do we get on boobs?
If your boobs are bigger than mine, I will not say get her off of me.
No, my boobs are bigger than hers. Anyway, and now what I'm saying, like the first edition, Ryan, or whatever, number them, and then if you do like a second print, boom. Like I said, they're
Yeah,
like I
those.
said,
Yeah, you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about numbering.
yeah, like
You
I
know,
said, it's
If
like the
people
first
want them
print.
signed, you charge them an extra $5. But like that first run, since you want to make it,
Not
exclusive
Aaron.
and shit,
He charges 20. My
somewhere
God.
in there.
do.
I mean, even if you put it on the
I
back
do.
cover
It's 'cause I
somewhere,
do.
one of
because
100, two of 100.
all right,
three
so
of
the way I
100.
look at it is I wanted to give something so that people who want to give more can. So like for instance, the first print or the first copy of my comic, I put it at $100, and that is the only reason is because I'll never print it again, and it gives the people who want to contribute more something to get.
Right.
So
Totally.
that's why.
Thinking along those lines, exactly.
Like if I wanted to move it faster, then I would have dropped the price. But the point is like, well,
Right, you're making
the customer's like, I bought the everything package. What else can I get? I want to put more on the table for this because it looks great, or because they're a completionist. There's plenty of those out there. So
Right.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
there's
wanted to
But
give
again,
away.
at the same time, dude, if you're gonna do the full on like subscription box, the everything all in,
there you go, Kate.
Yeah.
if you do a second
Ooh,
chance or something like that,
Yeah.
like, oh,
I'll send it to you.
I'm not real happy with EBS, like the way he's done that kind of shit.
Hmm.
Because like I bought it in all in since day one with this guy, you know.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and does a second chance campaign, and he's putting out extra covers and this, that, and the other. And now those aren't included in my all in shit.
It's considered another
Now
campaign.
Now
Yeah.
that's a problem for me as a
that's
backer.
what I'm saying. Like the Ryan is
Because
like
when
the
I
numbers
when I
are.
go all in, that means I'm all in for the fucking campaign.
For
And you don't do a
everything. Yeah,
second chance and then, you know, pull, oh, well, this is different. Because it's
Right.
not different, because I still haven't got the first campaign yet. So
Mm,
how are you going to claim it's different? You know what I mean?
yeah.
So that kind of shit kind of, you know, rankles me a little bit.
I have a picture
Well,
of EBS laughing at Shadowhawk.
well, I'm definitely not at his level, so I couldn't make those
F
choices.
you, Rex. Don't you? You all right? Let's go, Rex.
But I will
Me and-
say, like for
Me and Rex
instance,
tomorrow to fill in between until Dan Lawless gets there on Sunday. We're gonna have a knockdown drag out about EBS and Rex's attitude towards AG.
I love EBS.
well, I was gonna say,
You know, I'm just fucking
I
with you.
won't. So after the IGG ends, and I'll probably go to FMC. I'm not going to offer all the stuff that I am offering on IGG. So, you know, and the people who didn't realize me or that I existed or the book or anything like that. When I do issue 2, I'm only going to offer those extra cards and stuff. I'm only going to offer that on IGG again, or I guess maybe I probably won't go to IGG. I'll probably do
Hey,
FMC.
Mr. Good
But
Stuff.
I need to figure out how to do the a la carte because I really
Yeah,
like
good
that.
stuff.
And I
Well,
don't know
dude,
how to
and
do that
here's
on
just
FMC.
a real, and I don't, you're probably gonna be like, duh, but when you offer your original backers whatever you offer them, you know, for the price that you offer them,
Yeah.
when you do whatever it is, a second chance, another reissue,
I'm not doing a second
whatever.
chance, but yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever you do after that point, you know, when you offer it like on your own website or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
your overprints and stuff like that,
Yeah.
make sure you charge at least $5 more than what you charge for the guys who backed you on the, you know, Indiegogo or Fund My Comic or whatever
I
site
like
it was.
that. Yeah, I like that
Because
because I considered that.
the original backers, I'm telling you, dude, I'm one of them. I back a lot of people, and trust me, I don't know if you
Yeah.
know my numbers or not, but they're fucking way up there. I noticed that kind of thing.
Shadow, don't you want us to go down in price as we get bigger? You know, like let's say we had a.
I
let's say one of us had, like, a
understand that
wildly
at a
successful
certain
book.
point, but no, I'm talking about like the overrun. If it's still first printing,
Right.
then
Right.
you gotta charge the late people more for that.
Yeah.
When it comes
You're
to
right.
a second print or
Agreed.
what have you, a catch up tier, all that kind of shit, no, do whatever
And
you got to do. Drop the price, you know, to keep your audience, and again, everybody needs to know, keep everything in print always. Your number one, okay, it's limited as fuck, right, Ryan? It's 100, 200, whatever. But make that available on campaign number 2. Make it available on campaign number 3. Because
Yeah.
there's always going to be somebody that needs to catch up.
First edition.
Right. Yeah. That needs to
Yeah.
catch up. Yeah. I completely
There's
agree with
always going to be some, and I've done that on many campaigns, dude, that I missed the first like 2 of them because there's just so many coming out. And
There's a
I'm like,
lot.
oh shit, this is stuff that's right up my alley. So
It's
on
good.
the third one, I go back and fucking back everything, you know?
Exactly.
And I like
So
the original format of like whatever it is. Like I just think it's cool. Like And I'm talking
But
about
if
like
it's
first
but if
printings.
it's the original first print run, don't like when you put that on your own website, don't give people a discount from what they paid on Indiegogo or Fund My Comic or Kickstarter, whatever platform you
Yeah.
use. Don't
I
make
want to
it
feel
cheaper.
special, damn it.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
not me. It's
But
not
you
me. It's not me. I'm
crowdfunded it. You
special.
made it happen.
Well, I mean,
You
and we're selling boutique items, right? Like these are
right.
specialty boutique items,
But
and
if
I don't
you
think
were
asking
part of the
25.
crowdfund, you made the thing viable to
Yeah.
begin with.
Right.
If you turn around and sell it for less than what the people paid to fund it
Yeah.
later on your own website, people are like, "What the fuck?" And then I mean, I would be. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
And
what the
normally,
shit, man?
Shadow, normally those first printings would be going up in price, because like you've got a limited print run. Like let's say you missed a month, you know what I mean? Like, and then you go back and like your hot back issue is on the wall, you know what I mean? And
Right.
it's above cover price, you know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Well,
you
dude,
can't
yeah,
go
and
backwards, you know what I
that's
mean?
what
Like
I'm
that's
saying. You got to treat it just like back in the comic book store when comics were hot, and people used to
Yeah.
go to the shops
yeah.
on fucking Wednesday to see what came in new. I used to do that shit, bro. I was there every Wednesday, right after work.
Do
Pulling
that
in the
again.
parking
Make
lot,
that
fucking
noise. Do that
screaming,
noise
great.
again.
Yeah,
Do that
Where's
noise
my
again.
pull list? Where's my toys? Where?
Do the noise again.
Hmm?
I
Yeah.
can't do it like Shadow did.
Ow.
Yeah, that was a Godzilla.
Meow.
We were
Yeah.
talking uncut sheets. There's one signed by
Whoa.
Mark Bagley.
Oh,
there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, neat.
Uncut sheets.
Oh, I got a few of those.
Yeah,
Not
we
signed
were
by
talking
Mark
those
Bagley,
the
though.
other day.
What are you talking? What?
Little,
What?
Oh, I like
Hey,
him.
this is good stuff. Good to see you.
You're late, Shadow. I asked about her anniversary dinner. It was awesome, she said, and it's very expensive. She deserved it.
I got a little Beavis and
Oh,
Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead.
MTV animation cards.
Where's
Oh.
Pinky in the Brain? That's what I want. I want Pinky in the
Wow.
Brain.
Is that Max? Wow. I remember all that stuff. Where's Aeon Flux? Oh, there's the head.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
Max.
dude, that
Yeah,
Max
Max.
is
Yeah.
Ian Flex. I
freaking
remember
awesome.
Fucking
that on
head.
Adult Swim.
Have you seen that Shadowhawk, the Max card?
No, dude, that's awesome.
How fucking rare is that?
Is
Wow.
that an MTV?
Call me.
No. You just put that in a fucking envelope
number
and send
two.
it to me, brother.
Call me, baby. Call me.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know I got what you want.
What?
Somebody
That's
clip that.
I
TMI.
got all the X-Men issues Rex is looking for.
TMI.
Oh, right.
Got everything what you want.
They're cool. Fleer.
You naughty
It
boy.
sounds great, doesn't it? See? It causes controversy. It creates interest.
Rumors.
The tick.
Oh, the tick. Right?
I love the tick.
Fox.
Oh, is that Wait a minute. Go back
Rumors
down.
is good stuff.
Mirror
Yep.
Edition.
Animaniacs. 90s.
Animaniacs. Yeah. Oh God, Animaniacs were so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, the
Did
Fox.
you guys ever watch
Whoa.
Chowder? My kids used to
Yes,
watch this.
Chowder is
Oh
hilarious.
my God, dude,
Yeah.
that show was hilarious.
Yeah, it's really funny.
What's it on?
Yeah, he had the pet fart. He
It
ate a
used to
bunch
be
of cabbage.
on Cartoon Network. My oldest daughter watched
Yeah.
it when she was a kid.
Oh my God, my
I used to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, my
So-
That was wild.
Yeah,
my
the
middle
bad
daughter. Oh,
Remember
Courage
that
was
evil-
out around the same time. That one was good. I love that.
Yeah. Miriam! Oh, no,
I-
Miriam!
That cartoon was like
Was it
It
Imaginary
was
Friends?
pretty weird and deep for kids, man.
Oh yeah, because you had
Actually, they're trying to
aliens,
find-
Dracula, werewolves come to get her.
I'm trying to
Oh,
find my
you
copy of
and
this. This was one of the first comic
Early
books I ever
2000s.
read.
Early
That
2000s
shit
Cartoon
was
Network was
crazy.
pretty good.
Yes,
Gave us Samurai Jack. Come on, dude.
Oh
right.
Samurai Jack was fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen that new Genji
Ian Mandy, remember that
Tartakovsky one? What's it called? Primal?
Primal, yeah, where it's like a dude and his dinosaur. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty cool,
haven't watched
man.
it all, but I watched a bunch of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
I
based on the
watched
video
the first
game?
season. I haven't really watched any more of it, but that first season was pretty good.
Pretty
man.
cool. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
It's very unique.
Well, I ended up watching what was it, Dexter's Laboratory, because of my daughter. They used
Oh,
to
sure.
watch it all the time. And it
Yeah.
was just like I was just like, oh, and I'm watching and I was like, oh, some of these are kind of actually pretty funny, you know?
Yeah. Well, and they would actually deal with, like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes they'd sneak in like philosophical issues. So, like, in a children's story, that's great. That's the whole
Mhm.
point, is, you know, of the
But a
really
lot
good
of times
story.
it was just like, you know, a brother being annoyed by his fucking older
Right.
pain in the ass sister.
Yeah, yeah.
Dee, get out of my lap!
Get out.
Fucking,
Oh shit.
that shit cracked me up, man.
Rex is feeling thirsty.
Wow, you bloodthirsty.
I
That was
think,
too quick. I didn't see that one.
what the hell?
Is it gonna be boobs? Oh, there we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Get her
Let's
off of
talk
me.
about
Mine are
sex,
bigger than
baby.
What?
Get her off of me. I heard it too.
Told you 69. I'm telling you.
69,
What's
dude.
my number?
How many campaigns have you done, Aaron?
Oh, that's my first one.
Oh, okay. You kind of made the way you're
Yeah.
making it sound like you've had a few.
I'm sorry, what's that?
It sort of sounded like you'd had a few.
Oh, well, I mean, I have a few planned, that's for sure.
Maryland. Blah.
And you sort of been around long enough, you know what you're doing.
I don't know about that either, but I try to surround myself with people who do. So
Yeah,
it's kind of the way I look at it,
right.
and I listen to
That's
what
it.
they say.
That's my
Where'd you
favorite
go,
Tom
kid?
Cruise quote: "Is I surround myself with can-do people."
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you have to, if you are trying to get something done, you have to be around people who are also getting things done.
Right.
And the Church of Scientificity.
You never forget your first time. Check it out. Ooh, that's good.
Lord.
It's mine
Nom.
now.
Nom nom nom.
The world is my oyster.
The Cookie
Look at the
Monster.
action. Those eyes get so big.
Look at those eyes, dude. Oh my god.
Holy crap!
The
Oh,
sugar
no,
rush.
that's
You can see
Mine.
it hitting.
They're
You can
mine.
see the
Yum,
sugar
yum,
hit
yum.
the brain. Those eyeballs.
Right?
Look at those eyes.
Make that noise
The
again.
world
Make that
isn't so
noise
bad after
go.
Started it.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
Baskin Robbins
And
for
the
life.
kid fucking sucked in all that sugar and them eyes went.
Yeah.
Crack
you can-
cocaine. Woo! I
Right
discovered
away.
Crack.
you could hear the retina fucking breaking as the pupil expanded.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, this is the best thing I've seen in a while.
Caught in a
There you
trap.
go.
Like
He hasn't looked in the mirror lately.
Yeah.
I'm caught in a trap. Oh yeah.
Ah, you snorted. Take a drink.
Ah, take a drink.
Only when he kicks himself.
That kills me.
Why, I had a drink when he made me snort. Then he turned around and snorted back at me. So he had a drink too.
I'll take a drink in a second. Hold up. I try to think now I'm gonna kill myself.
Love you too much, baby.
I know. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
singing that song in my head now.
Yeah, can't help it now.
Alrighty then, here we go.
Waiting for you. Tennis. Come on.
Ching ching. Duty fulfilled.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was flat. Did that hurt?
Oh my god. That's the way. Sorry.
You know the Elvis one I like a lot is
I'm
Suspicious
easily
Minds.
amused.
Greatest kaiju of all time. Just saying. I think I even had this poster at one time.
Oh.
With suspicious minds. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
My dad
bite
was a
me,
huge
Rag.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Your
be.
It's like
little
it's
fucking
kind of the same
monkey
song,
has
you know?
no chance against me and Lorenzo's lizard.
I'm monkey ass you.
Just go sit down in your little corner and be
I'll
off.
punk
Good
you,
one, man.
Shadow. I'll punk you,
I
Shadow.
had Sector 7 on my show last night. I also had Rini and I
Oh,
don't know if you guys are in tabletop circles, but I had the Red Room on as well. So it was a good show. But yeah, Sector 7. And also a buddy of mine, Greg from Iris Chronicles, he's putting together a tabletop game that's kaiju. So
Wait,
kaiju is kind of a big deal. Like, I don't know if you know Sector 7, they have a comic that's all
no
kaiju.
pun
no,
intended.
yeah, dude, I've seen that. Yeah, it looks
It's just
cool.
kaijus is like kind of like a small trend right now. So it's kind of cool.
Well, dude,
I forgot
kaijus
to
have
say
always
happy
been
birthday
kind of
to
like
Kevin
a
Eastman.
small
His
niche
birthday
in
was the
the
30th.
collector's market. You know, they've
Y'all
never
need to read
really
chat.
gone away.
Y'all skipping the chat.
That's why you're here, Kate.
Kevin Eastman, I was just recently watching the Frazetta documentary.
Yeah.
And he's in it quite a bit, you know, with Bisley. That was really cool.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
like so it's him and Bisley talking about Frazetta. Like that's, you know, part of it, you know, part of the doc.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What's that on? Is that on Prime or something?
I watched it on BitChute.
BitChute, okay.
And it's called Painting with Fire.
Painting with Fire. Cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, great doc. Like really,
title.
really cool.
Wow, dude.
I wish I'd seen it sooner.
This fucking Bisley is just so cool.
I want to say I'm with Mrs. Good Stuff. Hashtag justice for the chat.
That's right.
Definitely.
What the?
Ah, that's
What
awesome.
the?
Is her mouth a butthole?
It's only 8 a.m. already. That
Oh,
right.
man.
Oh, what
that
the-
hurts. That hurts my
Oh.
mouth.
That's great.
What's going on?
These are people with a lot of time on their hands.
All right, ick. Oh. Ah. Ah.
Scrooge McDuck.
What part?
What the?
was that?
What?
Those are
What
so
part of the body was
dope.
Good God, man.
Yeah.
All right, stop this. What the hell?
Crazy thing. Very talented people with too much time on their hands.
If I have to deal with people like this in Walmart, man, I'm gonna lose my shit. And
Are
you know
you
it's
guys?
gonna
How long are
happen.
you guys gonna go? Really?
It already has happened. We're just waiting for the round two.
It already has.
Shit.
You're probably right, Kate.
I'm always right. What are you talking about?
Looking up Walmart cams, that's where all that came from, probably.
Do you know who this is?
We
By
got
the way,
you.
do you know who this is?
Hello. Hi, I'm picking up. It's been here for a while. Give me a sec.
Hunter's laptop.
Your Viewmaster is killing me.
Okay, I found it right here.
My bad.
Yeah, that's it. Wow. Okay, you got it.
It's been
There you
here
go.
for
Have a
40
great day.
years.
Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me
Look
down.
at the zoot suit, man.
After long, we gone. Guess I must be having fun.
That's cool. It's good to see
I
him.
had no
Wow.
idea
Good to
that
see he's doing
that was
well.
Burns.
Oh, dude, that guy fucking turned the Zoot Suit into a career, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Right.
You know, all those from Talking Heads, they
Because he
were
wasn't that great at when he
graphic
was listening.
design
I'm sorry, but
graduates.
David,
I like it.
somebody.
Every David Burns.
There
the
you go.
music is popular, but
David
it's not.
If you
every
could talk to yourself, what
member
would
of
you say?
Whatever. I
every
don't want.
member was a graphic
I'm trying to
design
be nice.
graduate.
But
All right,
that
let's
guy
don't
was
get
that guy was
cutesy on our
stealing beats from the
400.
Casio
Hey,
keyboard and
Flying
turning them
Feline, how's
into
it going?
fucking songs.
Hey, P-Line.
Flying Feline in the house.
Line.
Death Pusher in the house.
Hey, the
How's it
Fisher.
Push up.
Push
Nice.
off.
See you, bro.
Pusha.
Yeah.
Pusher back in the water? Oh,
I float. I don't have no worries.
Oh, the Pusher man. I love when
Makes me want to have another one.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I love it. I wish I'd had more, but what can you do?
Makes me.
Baby
I
Stone wasn't one.
Except for the poo poo. Anyway.
Take
She'll
them
be
all
coming
to
around
the
the
beach.
mountain.
So,
Rex,
Yes.
how long are you guys going? You're gonna go? Are you gonna go till 3 a.m.?
Yes. Aaron said so.
We're marathon this dude till
I
the
am
end
not
of
going
that
that
Aaron's closeout tonight.
I'll come.
Was it
I'll come
3
out,
a.m.,
hang out
Aaron?
with you guys later if you do.
If we're on, yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
well,
don't know
take
about
care.
that,
Good
Ryan.
to
That
see
might
you. Bubbles,
When do
my
you
friend.
close down, Aaron? 3 a.m.?
What?
I'm not sure when it stops. I don't know. How does that even work? Like once it times out, it goes straight into
It
Indiview,
just
doesn't it?
automatically does it.
Indiegogo has their own thing. Like if you start it June 1st or whatever, I guess you could start it anytime after midnight. Like on the date you want to start it, so you can launch like at
Here
12:01
comes who
and
saved the
1
day.
second, right?
Okay.
Well,
Did,
then
Aaron,
when you come up to your whatever it is, the end of your campaign date and all that, it's shit.
Isn't it 30 days after the midnight? Then it rose
Yeah,
again.
well, it's like it for whatever
60
reason
days.
it always works out to be 3 a.m. no
Huh.
matter where you are in the country. So if you're like on the East Coast, it's 3 a.m. on the East Coast. If you're in the Midwest, like me, Rex, all of us
Me.
Central Time guys,
Yeah.
it's 3 a.m. for us.
you
Okay.
don't.
And on,
Well, let's check out your campaign.
so-
It doesn't have a
so you
countdown
can
on it?
actually get
Should.
like another,
It says hours.
like
Let's
8
say.
hours, like
Well,
on the
we
West Coast.
probably have
like
like 7 or 6 hours left, something like that.
yeah, like you get like, but like it'll end on the East Coast.
And
but
did you get notices like
you're
during your
still
campaign,
active
like when
through
you
the
check
rest
the
of the
page,
country,
that
right?
it would say you're going to go in demand?
I don't remember. I believe that at the beginning it gave the option, do you want to do that? And I'm pretty sure that's what it
it's
is.
gonna
but
go
you
in
don't-
demand unless you click here.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So,
do
like,
before
you're
you
gonna go in
before
demand
you
unless you
end,
click something.
All right.
You
Yeah.
will.
I
It just will
I would
automatically
say
happen.
I would suggest you go in there and check that before it ends, in however long it's gonna be.
Well, so once it goes in demand, I can like turn that off whenever, right?
Right, you can
Yeah.
close it. You
Yeah,
can close
whenever
your
you
campaign
want to.
whenever.
Yeah, whenever you want to kill it, you just go, yep, done.
Now,
But in the
am I
meantime, it's
still
still
able to make updates and stuff like that so that the
Yeah.
people know
Yeah.
what's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
You
and you
should,
can
right?
and you're still selling books. You can,
I found it.
Do whatever you
There you go.
Blinded
you
me
want
with
to do.
science.
Oh,
Is it gonna come out her nose and everything?
Rex just had to show it. What's
Oh,
this
God.
for? Choppy ass theater.
Whoa.
Call that
One more time,
memorial.
Rex. Let's see if we can see it come out of her nose.
Oh,
And you can see her shake her head to the side like, man, that burned my
Oh,
nose.
dude. Oh, that shit hurts when you have soda come out of your nose. Oh,
Oh,
it
yeah.
burns, man.
That's burning.
Ooh.
ugh.
Oh, that's burning like crazy.
That's, yeah, she goes like that. Like, you know, that burned her nose. Real good.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was
Dude,
some
I've done
forced
that, and
entry,
it's just
Kate.
like,
Forced
oh,
entry.
it's horrible.
It's getting dark there, Kate. Look at you.
And it's 8:30 at night here in Orlando, so the
Wow.
sun is setting.
Look at Kate getting all
Yes,
tan
oh,
and
yeah.
sexy.
That's right, baby. Mwah,
Oh, man, it's
mwah, mwah, to the wash machine. Mwah. Making bubbles with Ryan. Yes.
Ooh.
Making stars, looking at the stars with Aaron.
There
Yeah,
we go.
Just
depending on
seeing
when
his
you,
shadow just flying by.
I'm
depending on when
Whatever.
you
I'm just
launch,
gonna be quiet over here.
depending on when you
Shut up.
launch a campaign, you can actually get more time on your campaign. You know, it'll be like, let's say you just set it at 60 days, because I got like 61 days nearly.
Really? Well, I did the 30, and then on the 30th, I did another 30.
Because I launched it early. I
That's
think I
the way to
launched
do
it
it,
at
bro.
like
Do
10
30
a.m.
and 30,
Ryan.
and
in the
then you
morning.
go in demand as long as you made your goal.
I
And
did.
then leave it in demand until you're absolutely ready. Even if you're fulfilling already, you can still leave it in demand. It don't matter.
Well, I think I want to close it out and then put just the comic on FMC. So, like,
Okay.
all the extra stuff was on IGG, and then just the single issue will be on FMC.
Yeah, I get
What I'm
that. Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Because
And
like until I figure out what I'm doing for the second one, like the second one's going to be more involved. There's going to be more things,
right, and
Mhm.
and
that kind of
again,
stuff.
everybody right now is testing the water with FMC.
Yeah, they want to see what it's going to be like, right? Like they don't
Um,
know what my story's really like or what it's
yeah,
about.
I like what they've done so far. I really do. They've got a lot of, they're supporting a lot of good people.
Yeah.
I think it's great to have another
But
storefront
there are
too.
some tweaks they
Yeah,
need
You're
to
like in
do.
another
Like I
store.
said, like
Yeah,
backer numbers
definitely, Ryan.
would be great when you back a campaign.
Well,
Just
because like in
some other
between
little
campaigns, I'll have
some
somewhere
little fine
Hey,
tuning
Carol.
stuff, Yeah, but other than that, I mean,
Well, we always need to fine tune you, Shadow. What are you talking about?
yeah, well,
That's
you
what
can
I'm here
fine
for.
tune me all you want, Kate.
No, that's your wife's job.
Yeah,
I'm just here I'm excited for the washing machine. That's all.
fine tune.
the washing machine is fine.
What are we
You
talking
don't
about?
have to worry about it.
Spin cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's a fair trade, right? She gets
I
a
got
new
that just
spin
right
cycle,
for Mama Hut.
and
Right on.
Yeah.
she gets a new washer, and you get a new laptop.
She
I
spends
think
all
that's
her
Yeah.
fair.
time down there doing laundry now. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Is that how it
Well,
works,
see,
Shadow?
but you
get the
win,
new
right? 'Cause-
laptop, she gets the washer.
Yeah, she's spending all of her
I
time.
got
in the
really
washer,
clean clothes. That's all
so
I
you
know.
get to like have free time. So it works out.
Yeah, I got really clean clothes. I got time to draw. I got time to stream.
And
Got
she
time to
smiles.
pick your nose.
She
Come
smiles
on,
more.
get it together.
I'm a happy man. I don't know.
We
think,
know you're happy.
I think talking about what we were talking about a while ago, that there is a kaiju sort of thing going on, because we had Frankie B on, and they're doing a Kickstarter that's all about kaiju.
Oh, dude,
He likes that
Frankie
type of stuff.
B is so good at drawing monsters, man. I can't wait.
Even
to
Dan
see it.
Pleagle talked about possibly doing a kaiju thing.
Well, and there's also Follow Man That he's doing
Yeah.
number
Oh,
2
man.
right
That's another one. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a bunch of cod and follow
Oh,
man
dude. What's the other one? I'm trying. Oh,
over there on Kickstarter right now.
I just had one.
I'm really impressed, Aaron, at the numbers that Luke and them over there are doing on some of the campaigns.
yeah,
Even
I'm
on
happy.
books that I didn't even think would get funded, and I won't say which,
Oh
but
man,
I'm like, wow, they made
it's-
some money. They must have
Yeah.
had some kind of presence.
Well, and people are talking about
Well,
it now
it's been
instead
picking
of
up,
just
dude.
like
It's,
me
you
and,
know,
and telepathic bunny running silly commercials on our shows. Like they're actually talking about it on the big shows, so that's great.
Mhm.
well, and here's another great thing about, you know, the guys that we work with, the people we associate with. We've been looking for this, right? Because I mean, the shadow banning
Right.
and everything has been fucking like it's been a year of
Yeah.
Everybody
fuck
said
is
they
going
wanted
on,
to do it, and Luke,
right?
How do you
So
not get
everybody's
behind
been
that?
talking about this. We've been looking for it, and now it's actually we've got it. We've got even a couple of different options because Bancroft is still gonna come out with a whole nother thing.
I didn't know that.
Well, he's been talking about it. I mean, unless he's giving it up, but he's been talking about it for a while.
New platform,
Um,
something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ryan,
But
Carrie wants
I
to
mean,
know
right
what
now
you're drawing.
FMC is actually like it's making people money. It's doing well.
Yeah.
Like fuck,
Just
all
give
the
me
big guys, the big guys in our
Nice.
community
Look
are
at that.
talking about it. You
Very
know?
nice.
Oh, dude, that's beautiful, Ryan.
Mhm.
cool.
Especially
I
the
So,
gray toning on that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm starting to do
Are
some
you put?
I don't think like this will be one of them. I'm not that happy with it, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to do some studies for my head sketches. So
Yeah.
if you back Octagon, you can either back it within a head sketch or do it as an add-on. It's just $20 for an add-on, and
Oh, bro. Well,
with your
if you're not,
comic, you'll get something like this. You know, not exactly this, because like I went a little overboard on it. You know,
Yeah.
like, and I
Sure.
whited
well, you
this,
know
I
what,
whited
dude?
this out like
You gotta
I've
try
already
different
whited this
things.
out two times, and her cheek a couple times, and I'm just like, you know what, I've gone
You
too
know what,
overboard on
Ryan?
it.
Put it up as an auction piece, bro.
I was thinking, you know, do you want to commission me for the Dogo piece, or should I just put it on the auction? And then, you know, we can help the auction, and you know, maybe.
Oh, for the Gorgo that I was.
Gorgo.
Go.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, it was just a suggestion as a fan. I would love to see you do it. But
I will. Then I'll put it on. Like,
I mean, I would love to commission you for it, Ryan. But at this point, I mean, I think everybody
looking
knows
for
where I'm at right now.
a new
I'm
job. Yeah.
in a transitory period.
Oh,
So
yeah. The only-
I can't commit to any kind of anything with anyone until
to me
I
to draw it yesterday.
get my shit.
I don't know if you
straight.
remember.
Well, I'm just
But,
saying, dude. And everybody knows where I'm at.
I'm definitely gonna do it, and I'll do it for Red Valkyrie. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I'll definitely do one, and I'll do it for the Red Valkyrie auction thing. And then like
Cool.
I'm just gonna
I
like sort of work
and
on.
I hope I'm able to be a competitive bidder at that point. But yeah, I just thought, you know, because it's an underwater character, a big kaiju. I just thought
Good
it'd be
subject
cool
matter.
to see your take on
Yeah.
it, dude.
Well, I'm done with artwork on Octagon, and I just need things to draw. Like I'm going to be doing the head sketches. I've got over a dozen of them, and then
I get it.
Oh, he left. He's got to go.
His.
Did he have to dip out?
No, my wife's pulling in. The dog is going nuts. Why? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but
Yes, we heard it.
okay. Well, it's like completely destroying my concentration on any kind of.
That's what I love to do.
Let me mute for a minute. Oh God, here we go.
Woo woo, woo woo.
Here you go. Here you go,
All
Kate.
right.
Take a
Okay.
look. Really? Is that all you got?
It's not ripe enough.
Yeah.
No, half of it's eaten. What the hell? Why don't you give me the whole thing?
Yeah. It's not big enough. That's what he said.
Not big enough.
You said that. I didn't, Aaron. You said
Nah.
that.
Are,
You
are
Oh,
you
said,
going to peel that for me or just
Yeah.
look at it?
yeah.
What are you gonna do with that thing?
You
Yeah.
naughty
Peel that
troll.
thing
Naughty trolls. I'm not to blame here
back.
at
back.
all.
Absolutely, you're the, well,
Shut up.
Right.
Shut up. That's right. Shut up.
I'm waiting on the shush. Waiting on the shush.
Give it gas, baby. Give it gas. Let's go.
I'll give you gas.
No. No.
How about some pedal power?
Tiniest bike. Don't make me go get a refill, please.
I couldn't do this. No way.
Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo,
That guy's not a young
doo-doo-doo.
whippersnapper either.
But he's been doing it all his life.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably invented the damn thing.
Right.
Do you know him? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I don't
kidding.
know.
He's got a little hat out too. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Put some money in. Hell yeah. Right around the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he disappeared in the hat, I might put a little coin in it. You know,
I'll
just
be
for
looking
this.
down in the friggin' hole. Where'd you go? Can I go?
But that's going nowhere fast. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
Yeah. Monday.
Okay.
I
Walmart.
refrain from that comment. I will refrain. I will refrain. I will let that pass. I will let it go.
I will see you at Walmart in 2 days. You know, that's getting nowhere quick.
I don't know, Carrie, why women preoccupy with the size more than women. We don't know. If you know how to use it, you know how to use it.
It-
That's all I got to say.
Well, I hear it's not just the size, it's the girth, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's for quality.
Oh, quality. Oh, now she wants it all.
Yeah.
No, there's quantity
I want
and
it
there's
all, and I want it
quality.
now. I want it
No,
all.
there's quantity and quality. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
difference.
That works
There
both ways. Just so women
I'll
know.
take.
Yes.
I'll take the very best, and I'll take all. I'll take a bunch of it.
Oh, that's cute. What is this?
New Wolf and Batsy sticker from Alternative. Oh,
That's pretty cute.
we must have made Shadowhawk blush because he left.
Oh,
Damn phone device.
he'll be back.
Mrs. Hawk is getting him.
Hmm.
Mhm.
He may not be back then.
Okay.
Have you seen Chad's?
What did you do
thing?
different, Ryan? Oh, wait. Show Ryan. Oops.
What?
What's Ryan?
He was
got?
holding.
That one's dope.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
like so. See, I added. I don't know if you can tell, but then I added this gray right there.
Oh, yeah. Shadows. Yep.
Is
Highlighted.
that okay?
I don't know.
So, are
It's
you
kind of-
using
it's kind of a
Copics?
weird-
Are you using Copics for the
Tombow.
gray? For the gray? What is it?
Tombow.
Is it like a brush tip?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like.
Okay. Or is it double? Is it dual tipped?
Mm-hmm. Nice. This
Oh,
one's
cool.
cool.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Looks like my eyeliner makeup.
I
Oh,
don't
my
use
daughter
the
has-
little tip very much.
Don't try that at home, folks.
I won't.
Ryan, I know where I got my scar on my chin, but where'd you get your scar? I've been
This one,
Yeah,
skateboarding.
Oh, that's right. You told me. Yeah. I got mine
Yeah.
on the playground. I ran into my third cousin. He got 3 stitches in his forehead, and I got 3 in my chin.
Yeah, I was
Take it
totally
on
a skater.
chin,
I would
baby.
skate to the comic book shop.
Yeah, I forgot you were an avid skater. You're kind of like Ryan Cardinal. He used to skate. He still skates. Do you skate at all?
Who are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking you if you still skate every now and then.
If I still skateboard? No, not really.
Not
Like
really.
I just don't want to get hurt. You know, I play golf. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like to play with balls too.
Like I don't want to fuck up my hand. You know, and I.
Oh
and I
no,
don't
that's
wanna,
your
like, my
livelihood.
knees.
Hell no.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You said you got a family. Yeah, you gotta, provide. So I get it.
I would
I'm not
totally.
doing 100 miles an hour on a motorcycle, because I got shit I gotta take care of. I can't.
If I had
be-
money to burn and I I'd already backed Aaron's comic, like I would get like maybe like one of those longboard skateboards, you know what I mean? Like just for like to take it to the beach, But that's about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing Shadowhawk down there. Sorry, bro. There we go.
Hey, everybody, I'm back.
There he is.
Sorry
In the
about
back bedroom, huh? I don't know. Are you gonna get
Uh,
laid on that thing?
dude, I don't think you're ever gonna get laid in that bed.
I don't think you're ever. I'm Batman. I'm Girthy Stallion.
Well, if you
Not
dress
unless you're
up,
paying
if you can
for
like
it.
dress up, you can
Hey,
make a
why are you
party
white
out of it.
bubble? Why are
If
you
you're
white
paying
bubble?
for it, you can get laid anyway.
Well, not paying for it. You
if
can
you're-
dress up and party to it.
And
Yeah,
that's
cosplay.
illegal. That's illegal, Shadow.
I'm just saying.
You can't do
I'm
that
not
in every state.
advocating. I'm just saying.
I'm advertising.
Oldest-
Shut up.
Oldest profession on the face of the planet.
Let me play with the balls. Let me play with the balls, you boys.
Easy now.
Ow. What? Yeah, I thought it was mine, and it scared the living hell out of me.
Oh, right.
No.
Sorry, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Uh-oh. Hey,
Oh my god.
like
No,
my family
man.
here come
Me
home.
and the wife both have Capital One credit cards, right?
I have to bow out.
So
So
I come home today and I find a
Bathroom
Capital One
break for Aaron.
statement on my
I
table.
wanted to say thanks, Rex. I appreciate you letting me on.
Oh,
Oh,
glad
Shout
to
Aaron,
out,
get you on there,
hanging
bro.
out. Kate, nice meeting you. Ryan,
Likewise.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, sir.
It's
Aaron,
been nice
thanks for
knowing
coming
you. I
on,
know
brother.
you'll never come back.
Congratulations on
Hey,
your
thank
campaign.
you for this unorthodox closeout stream. I appreciate it.
And subscribe to my channel.
I will.
Hopefully we got you at least a couple of sales, bro.
A couple
Yeah,
of
Yeah, you
thousand.
did.
Well,
It's,
we got you at least one
Subscribe.
because
And
I
Ryan
backed it.
too. Ryan too. You got a backer.
Yeah,
Yay!
Excellent.
All right. Thank you.
That's what I'm
and,
talking about.
and some subs to your channel. Yeah.
No,
Hell yeah.
appreciate it.
I really appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna come up
Way
with
you grow.
more content.
I just
soon.
wanted to show up and hang out because I was like, oh,
And I'm on Twitter under
Well,
this name, all
Sorry
one
we
word.
couldn't do that, but
Kate.
I mean,
Aaron,
Gosh.
say goodbye.
I'm advertising. I'm advertising. I'm
All right,
advertising.
Aaron.
all right, I'm
Take
out.
care, bro.
Bye. Have
All
a good
right,
night.
Aaron. Thanks for being here,
Um,
bro. Oh. Kate.
I
Another
didn't
success
do
story.
nothing.
I have to shush you, Missy.
I'm gonna make Mrs. Hawker his shoe.
Mm.
Good luck with that.
It's Friday night.
It
It's
is
Friday night,
isn't it? My
and she's
God.
looking for one of those mustache
Somebody
tentacles.
order a double large and send it to me.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
I'm kind of like happy for you, Rex, that you don't have to stream until 3 a.m. You know,
Oh,
Like-
I'm happy too, Ryan. That was a
Like
joke.
that-
That was a joke.
that took our big giant closeout. Like that took it out of me, man. Like that took me like a couple days to
Oh.
recover from that day.
Dude, what is this?
That's Nova.
Yeah.
Oh, who did this? That's so cool.
That's Kevin Nolan.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Wow,
That's a
that's
nice
nice.
one. I
I
like
like that, bro.
Uh,
Yeah.
there you go.
There
You
you
got
go.
a sub back there, Kate.
Whoop, whoop.
Um,
Woo-hoo. Immortal.
Aaron's
That
not
would
a
be
Hell.
really cool for a new Fantastic Four. Like if you wanted to bring in a girl, another girl or whatever, Nova.
Oh,
Would
bro,
be a
she
good
could
one.
so
Yeah.
replace Invisible Girl. Fuck fucking Invisible Girl. It-
Tempted by this piece, I stumbled across on
They try
eBay
to
a
make her
what
an
if
Omega
Fantastic
level
Four cover
mutant.
from 1980 that was never made, never used. Check this out. A little gender swapping going on, huh?
No.
Even back then,
What?
all
What?
female team. Or no, they switch. Well, you got a female thing. You got like
Oh,
Mr.
what?
Invisible,
It's
Johnny
a female
Storm,
Super Scroll.
Kid Fantastic. You got
When
Big
was
Grim,
this,
the
right?
flamethrower, and Sue Storm. Let's see,
Flamethrower?
the sheep.
He's the flamethrower. Ah. Come on. The
It falls apart.
flamethrower? Oh, dude.
I don't know.
Come on. Nobody
Big Grim,
gets
the flamethrower.
Yes, I'm just shutting up about it.
it? All right over
Hard to throw.
here.
I'm trying to behave. Stop.
And all we're getting from you
Fuck that
is
shit. Kate, you never
You're
behave.
crazy. You're crazy.
When do you behave, Kate? Give me a break.
When I sleep. I sleep.
part of
Exactly.
your life.
Exactly.
What do you do
At
with
the same
other
time, I behave, dear. So don't give me that crap.
All right, my
Either
friends,
that-
I'm gonna get going too.
Take care, Ryan. Good to see you, my
You
friend.
guys have an
Love you,
excellent
brother.
weekend. Ooh, that was
All right.
Kelly
Flip
Jones.
what-
Kelly Jones, yeah, sort of vampire.
Flip that Shadowhawk logo into a bubble somewhere, my friend.
Now that would be a good head sketch to get with your campaign, right? That's more of a
Yeah.
half body. But that'd be amazing.
Well, all you gotta do is tell me what panel it's in, and I'll buy it.
Love the black and white stuff, you know.
Yes.
You got
Let me get
all
Ryan's
line work.
face.
I love the color stuff too, but Shadowhawk's got a good point. Black and white is pretty dope.
That's
I
my thing.
love black and white, dude. That's my
I love it.
Like,
my jam.
yeah, I
That's
like
my
black and
shit.
white.
Well, I'll mention it. Shadow. I'll mention it when I do go head over to the printer. I'll mention it. Be like, hey, if I wanted to run off some black and whites, like how much would it cost me? You know what I mean?
It's gonna be less.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I'll see.
less.
Dude, it's gonna be affordable compared to the color ones. I
I think it's
guarantee
a
it.
no-brainer because it's a lot less cost in black and
Mhm.
white.
And you
And
can
you could
even do
always
it like at a
auction.
larger size for the same cost that you did your color copies. You
And
can do
auction
like
them
an
off,
artist
black and
edition,
white.
black and white.
The black and
And
white
just
artist edition.
Show
yeah,
off your just show off your shit, dude.
Yep.
yeah. Dude.
I agree. I agree.
You're
I agree.
good, man. Show off that
Thanks
shit.
for coming in, Ryan. Enjoy
All right,
your
thank you,
dinner.
guys.
All right, love you, Ryan.
What
Love you too.
is for dinner, Shadowhawk? You never
yeah,
told
wait.
us.
I'm not telling you. It's a mystery tonight, and you guys are just
what I
gonna have
mean.
to
Mystery
live with
meat
it.
night.
It's meatloaf.
Bye, Kate.
Bye, Ryan.
It's actually free for all leftovers. Sorry, guys.
Well, I'm gonna go get some leftovers. I'm starting to get a little shaky. I'm gonna have to eat something.
Getting a little shaky.
Well,
Get
yeah,
you some
my blood
orange
sugar's
juice,
starting
Rex,
to
and a
drop. I feel
Snickers
it coming
bar.
on, folks.
You know, you get grumpy
the
when you
warning
haven't had
signs
your
are there.
Snickers bar.
Since they couldn't
I'm
hang
trying to
with
get
the big
paid for
dogs
Hershey
10
bars.
hours or whatever.
Oh, dude, we've been going for a while.
Yeah, almost 4
Yeah,
hours.
almost.
Wow. All
I
right.
don't think I can make it 4 hours. I'm starting.
All right,
But you
sweet.
had
Well,
really,
if you want to
I
talk,
think it was a
if you want to
great
talk later, Rex,
400th anniversary.
send me
Yeah, I
a
think it worked
message or
out. You know?
something. Otherwise, I'm gonna spend some time with Mama Hawk. She's gonna be home soon. So
Okay,
I gotta
Shadow,
make some dinner.
I did get your resume and I forwarded off, so I
Oh,
put it.
thank you, Dal.
I did do good. Put a word for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks everybody for coming in. Keep collecting. Hail the chat and fuck Finity.
Hello. We'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Love you.
And don't forget Dan Lawless on Sunday.